I nearly went straight for stop streaming instead of unmuting us. That would have been a problem. It's just 2 minutes and 30 seconds of Bowser's face. That would have been problematic. Anyway, welcome everybody to Fire Emblem Free Houses, Part 59. What's that? I haven't streamed this 59 times. I know. This is a continuation of the Let's Play that me and Joel were doing. Say hi, Nathan. You're here.
Hello, hello, guys. I'm not actually part of the main Let's Play, but I'm here because Joel isn't.
Because he's got a life. Pretty much everyone has a life, except for me, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, before I self-gloat too much, we're doing Fire Emblem Free Houses, because something about this game is that there are 4 playthroughs to do if you really want to see everything. 4 endings that you can get through. In the first 58 parts on the actual Let's Play channel, Bowser Galaxy 10, we did the first one, which was the Black Eagles route. So, now we're in this one, where we have to do a bit more. So, we instead have to go through this one and deal with that. So, but the thing is, most of the other playthroughs are very, very similar at the first half. The first half is very, very similar. Only very few elements are changed, and nothing story-based. It is all character-based differences. So, instead of just not showing it or doing a major highlight thing, where we obviously can't do that because I do not have the way of a edited recording of it, we are going to be doing the first half of most of the houses via stream. So yeah, that's what's happening. So for this one, we're starting with the second route, Blue Lions. You can carry your endgame data over into New Game Plus. Endgame saves and New Game Plus saves are indicated by a Sophis mark. In New Game Plus, you retain your renown and hired battalions as well as your shop and saint statue levels. You can also use your journal to spend renown to unlock professor levels, support levels, skill levels, combat arts, and abilities gained from mastering class skills that you have unlocked in your cleared game save. Use the unit appearance option in your journal to choose your unit's look from options such as their monastery uniforms or war attire. Profile portraits and voices will not change though. Additionally, you may receive items containing crest powers based on the choices you made in your cleared game save. Use your journal to spend renown and blah 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 blah. You understand!
Yeah, basically it's pretty easy to understand.
So yeah, we're carrying over things. We're keeping the same difficulty because I suck. The normal casual.
I still believe it, even in you that you'd be fine on a higher difficulty, maybe, but.
Well, anyway, hopefully these aren't copyrighted scenes or anything, but as long as we talk over them, I feel like we should be fine.
Yeah,
so Nathan, what are your? I don't think we had any copyright strikes when we were doing it with me and Joel, so I think we should be fine at least.
I hope so.
So Joel, you're not Joel. So Nathan, what do you know of Fire Emblem Free Houses?
Honestly, outside of memes, the fact that there's a few different routes and a few of the changed game mechanics, like I do a little bit about combat arts, the in between fights. I take it to teach your students to do stuff around the school campus, that kind of thing. Not all that much.
So what you're saying is that this is the most you're going to see of the game, mostly.
Yeah, that and a couple times beforehand that I was just there while you did grinding or whatever.
Mm-hmm. lots of death.
So yeah, Sword Lady versus Old Man Belmont. I'm not sure who's gonna win.
It does kind of like a whip. You're right. Wrong, that does seem like a whip.
Man, and Julia's got really old in between the last Castlevania game he was in. You're not allowed to touch her in that way, otherwise you'll raise the game's age rating. You're not allowed to penetrate the woman.
Rated T for teen.
You penetrate the woman to raise the game's age rating to adults only.
To T+, to T10 and up.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die.
Wait, hey, Nemesis, this doesn't look nothing like Nemesis.
You took
Also,
everything
Nemesis is way harder to kill than that.
I had the same exact joke when I said it. I had the same exact jokes when I was first playing the game.
Stars.
He's gone now, Mother.
For people who've seen the previous route, that's a lot more, literal in that case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of the things about games that you're expected to play multiple times or that have like multiple timelines or whatever. That it needs to be stuff that's put into context by stuff you found out from other routes. Like, oh my god, she was actually this or whatever.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
I don't know what brought me here. My friend Damien really wanted me to accompany him, and now I'm here.
I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment
Yes,
of
I am
repose.
keeping you on auto advance once again, ladies and gentlemen. Don't
Very
worry
rude
about
indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a
As long
look
as the
at
game
you.
itself has voice acting, I think it'll be fine.
it. Also, since we did the previous route as male Byleth, female Byleth.
Why not, I guess.
Because why the
This
heck
wo-
not?
In this world, you can choose what you look like.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I see you're answering
You
honestly.
must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Ah! Well, that's boring.
What did you name yourself in the previous playthrough?
Koro, which meant black.
Or which I'm black, and this time you're going for Sheeny.
Yep.
Huh. I shall not ever grow
Which I guess is
accustomed to
the name
sound
you've
of
recently become
human names.
infatuated with, because that's not the first time I've seen you use
Possess a
that
day of
name.
birth as well.
Don't worry about it.
Please, which moon and on what day were
I'm
you born to
gonna
this
worry
world?
about it, but only a little. You must possess a date of birth as well. No, I don't know what day I was born. I don't know what day I was born because my parents didn't show up on that day.
Forgot to turn off my own phone's notifications.
Don't worry, it happens to all of us.
I got angry at you, but I was like, nah! Anyway,
Yeah,
because this is actually when we're starting, we're having that. Because funny. So now that I think about it, I don't think we ever hit this date in game. I'm sure it's fine.
Wow, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
I'm sure there's
It all feels
absolutely
so
nothing that could
familiar.
change that.
I think it may be time for...
I'm sure it's a total
Another nap.
coincidence. Ain't that right, Loli Morgana?
Oh yeah, she is voiced by the
There's
same
always
person, isn't
time
she?
to-
Yep. Instead of telling you to sleep, she sleeps instead.
Evil Morgana be like, you're like, I'm tired, I'm gonna go to sleep, you do whatever.
She's not evil.
Yeah, she's not. Doesn't necessarily need to be evil Morgana. She just evil Morgana just means she does the exact opposite of what Morgana would do.
Wouldn't that be anti-Morgana?
Hey, time
It's
to wake
the
up.
same way evil Susie says, we should spare all our
Are you having that
enemies.
dream again?
And evil Rolse says, kill them all and let God sort them out. I was dreaming about a little girl. Gay.
You've described
Must
her
be
to
one
me
of those
before.
pedophiles. Go to
I
jail.
don't think I've ever met anyone.
No, we've
like
already
that.
talked to him about
In
it. It's
any
fine.
case, just put that out of your mind for now.
Also, why would be a
Battlefield is no
pedophile? We're
place
the
for
same
idle thoughts.
gender.
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries
What?
like us.
You-
Letting
you-
your
you tell me you
mind
can't be a
wander is a
lesbian
sure way to
pedophile?
get yourself killed. Okay, time
I
to
don't
get
think
moving.
that's how
Our next job
pedophiles
is in the
work,
kingdom.
Nathan.
I told
Just
you
dreaming
before,
about one
it's far
doesn't
from
mean
here,
that.
So we'll need to leave at dawn.
Just saying that you're dreaming about a little child can sound wrong and out of context. So of course I took
Good
it out of
grief.
context as fast
Everyone
as
is
possible.
already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Gerald, aren't you supposed to be on a different console?
Please forgive our intrusion. We
Or
wouldn't bother
on
you when the
PC
situation
for that
got
matter.
dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
Oh, no,
We're
it's
being
Gerald,
pursued by a
not
group
Gerald.
of bandits.
No, it's
I
Gerald.
can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Oh, it is Gerald.
Bandits?
Yeah.
I was making the joke about
It's
the
true.
Witcher.
They
whole
attacked us
time.
while we were at
Sorry,
rest in our
Mitsuru,
camp.
I'm not joining you
We've been
this time.
separated from our companions and we're
And
And
you
you,
joined
and
her.
you have to
After
wait
our
later,
lives.
husbando.
Not to mention our gold.
I guess
I'm
you
impressed
joined
you're
us through
staying
for
so
the
calm
previous
considering
round.
the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits
Wanna know who
spotted
we're
just
going
outside
for
the
this time?
village.
It's the
Damn,
beautiful man in
There are a
blue.
lot of them.
Yeah, I
I
figured that
guess
was
they
what it was. It
followed
was a
you all the
blue
way
line.
here.
It's probably the guy dressed in blue.
We can't abandon this village.
No, it's
now.
actually the guy
Come
dressed
on,
in gray
let's
here.
move. Hope you're ready.
No, it's actually Gerald. He trains you to become a Witcher.
You know, you say that, but Edelgard was Black Eagles.
I mean, she has some black on her uniform. It's just not, her hair isn't exactly black. Her hair, in fact, is
Loading screens are fun.
Run faster, little 8-bit sprite. Run faster, faster! We didn't get to the
Really
end in time.
8-bit, though?
Game over.
Sure if that's 8-bit, though.
It's like faux 8-bit. It's like a combination between 8 and 16-bit. It's not.
Let's take care of those
Not detailed
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
where
They
you'd expect
overrun
for a
the village.
16-bit, but it has too many
Take down
colors
the
to be
enemies in
8
front
bits.
first. That should take the
Nice.
wind out of their sails.
AKA half of all indie games
cut
that
through.
exist. So you have 8-bit pixel art, except you use way more colors than any 8-bit
Thank
system
you.
could
We
actually
are in your
manage.
debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting if there's actually full talk
Stay
conversations
focused.
like that. And I imagine a lot of people probably don't bother checking those just because, it's still slightly suboptimal to do it that
Should
way.
I have held back?
Yep, I understand.
Yeah, that's a not
Anyway,
so
we aren't
tutorial.
using those two, so I'm not even gonna bother with moving
We'll
them.
advance while
And I guess even though Gerald's a green unit, he's just gonna stand there.
I'm a
Green
green unit.
Ready and willing.
I'm assuming he's a green unit because of the
Yeah, he's a
he's
green unit.
And he just stands there menacingly. He's just standing there. Not so menacingly. Genie, you cannot kill him. You must become stronger. Anyway, I'm gonna mute myself because my dog is attacking my door once again.
Jesus. What's going on there?
yes.
Stand down.
Brits!
I must stay focused.
I'm impressed. Each battle, a chance
All
to
right,
grow.
I have returned. Hopefully the dog is pleased with her decision.
Such power dwell.
Uh,
And hopefully you're pleased with the level up you just got.
of course.
Alright, Alright, so I guess Dimitri is the one who stabs people up with spears, right? Out of the at least as it for all or starting weapons. I already know you can pretty much make it. You can force anyone to do anything. Just the people are good at different things.
Yep, he's good with spears.
And
I'm
main
gonna keep
character
him with
Byleth,
spears.
and main character Byleth, or Sheeny as you called her, is good with a lot of different things.
Pretty much anything that you want, but mostly swords.
Damn.
All right.
Why are there mercenaries in the
Starts
village?
with swords.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's the boss that we gotta murder. And Geralt finally decides to help.
Attack.
So yeah, anyway, linked attacks.
Yep. This seems like a bad idea.
Will they all actually be able to attack you that way, though? Will they all be able to reach you?
Yep. 2 of them would at least.
Okay. I guess that's
Anyway,
why.
I don't want to deal with that.
I guess that's why some of the lines are full.
I'm just gonna wait for the enemy to get closer to me. That way I don't have to deal with that. And because Geralt's in the damn way. Deal with the boss. Should be fine.
Hey! You with the blank stare! Out of my way!
So yeah, Sheeny takes plenty of damage doing that, but now Dimitri can run in. And, well, he can try to finish. Let's hope that the 67% actually works.
Should be fine. Yep.
And just saying, I would never trust my life to a 67%.
I will get stronger yet.
That was actually a really good level up there. The only thing you could have asked for, or besides that, would have been like speed.
Alright, since Nathan's new here, why are you over here?
Oh no, I'm about to be attacked. I'll block the blow with my face.
And that's how Sheeny died.
Game over. Start the beginning chapter over again.
Use the middle stick to dodge Costas's attack.
Tilt the mouse.
Accomplishing with that little stunt. It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool.
Tilt the mouse and rotate the keyboard.
Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on.
It's really cool how they have different cutscenes for all the different Byleth.
But I'm also known as...
Where they have cutscenes for both of the different Byleths.
I mean, I guess that's only 2 different Byleths, but
yeah, instead of the like 80 trillion that Robin could have been back in Awakening.
That is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that? I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face.
That
Did you
is
think
a
me a
little
child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child's just saved your life. And what does that make you?
What are you so offended over? I didn't even do anything.
Correct. You understand.
Well, Nathan, we're less than a
You threw yourself
child.
before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now.
But I'm also a
You
young
would have died
girl.
had I not intervened.
I mean, this is one case where, at the very least, we actually would have died from that attack. Because she did have rather low
It's
HP.
gratitude so much to ask. I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
Cutscene powers.
What will happen when
has
time
become
resumes?
Time begins again.
Could they
The axe
become
will
in-game
tear into your
powers,
flesh,
right?
and you will surely meet your end.
That seems unfortunate.
How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Yeah, none of the,
Just
some of these
like
options don't
stand
exactly
idly
seem
by
quite
and
right.
watch that come to pass. Oh, but perhaps. Of course. I must turn back the hands of time.
For some reason, we made a gameplay in
Yes,
which we made
I
a
do
story
believe it can be
aspect.
done. You really are
And not
quite
just a
troublesome.
gameplay aspect, which will make you question a
cannot wind
lot
back
of the
time
things
too
that
far,
happen in
but
this
all
game.
is
Where
well.
why the
cannot
heck
wind
don't
back
we
time,
just use
which
this
means you can protect
goddamn
yourself this
time
time.
power?
Well, she
Now
can't. I
go.
guess she can't wind back
Yes,
time too
you
far.
who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow
Yeah,
of
but
time
you
to
know,
find the
10
answers that
seconds
you
of
seek.
difference is still 10 seconds of difference. And they never bring this up. They only bring this up one more time where it fails. Where it's like, well, I guess we're all doomed and this is useless now.
Yeah, I believe this isn't the first game in a game that does this kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's weird how this one puts it as part of a story, though.
Over here.
I don't remember if Fire Emblem. I don't remember if Fire Emblem Echoes has it as part of the story or not. But I think that's where this mechanic.
No, it's
was
not part of the
used.
story in that.
Okay, I wouldn't know because I have not played it. Sadly, I just know that
Hey,
this feature
did
was
you
part
just-
of the gameplay.
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them.
We did it!
That's why I brought an axe, so I can cut you
The
down to
students
size.
seem to be unharmed.
Exactly.
Isn't it a hilarious
Who's
pun?
this?
Why him?
I see why they're not pleased by him showing up. Hey, how was he the MVP? Oh, I guess he did get a few kills. I guess he did kill.
He also killed the boss.
Got a couple kills, and he did murder the boss.
Why, thank you so
Hey, we don't know
much.
these people yet.
Yeah, well,
Stupid
that's-
internet.
Gerald, it is you.
Yeah, well, you know them from the
Goodness,
previous.
It's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been
Good
20
God,
years
that
ago that
shoulder
you went
spike.
missing without a trace. I always knew you were
Is
still
this the
alive.
shoulder spike senpai of this
You
game?
haven't
Pretty
changed
much.
a bit, Alois. Just as
I
loud
was
as
wondering.
ever.
Except
Drop
just
that
put
captain
change
nonsense. I'm not
Makoto's
your captain anymore.
Makoto's
These
personality
days, I'm
with
just a wandering
Ryuji
mercenary,
and
one
put
who has
down
work to
more
do.
IQ.
Goodbye, old friend.
Right.
Ryuji, but
Goodbye,
but
Captain.
dumber then.
Wait, that isn't how this ends. I
And also
insist
way
that you
too
return
chivalrous.
to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach
So
Monastery.
Yusuke.
I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about
Close.
you, kid? Are you the captain's
Stupid
child?
Yusuke. I'm a bandit.
Great sense of humor, this
Great
one.
sense of humor, this
Clearly
one.
cut
Oh,
from
really?
the
Oh, really?
same
I'm a
cloth
bandit.
as the captain.
Oh, really? I'm a
I'd love
bandit.
for you
He's
to see
also
the
a
monastery
bandit.
too.
We're about to kill
will
you.
join me, won't you?
Well, I'm actually a Phantom Thief.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros. They do seem rather skilled.
Oh yeah, you can just talk to me whenever you want. I guess that is one of your powers.
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I don't wanna. But if I wanna be just a social recluse.
You are
I
not
appreciate your
allowed to
help
be a
out there.
social recluse.
Your skill is beyond question.
Aw.
You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros. Oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is
You have
fascinating
like a
indeed.
walkthrough for all these choices.
You
and
are
you're just
coming with
picking
us to the
ones
monastery,
that,
right?
increase
Of course you are.
No, I'm just
I'd rather
picking
bend
random
your
ones.
ear as we travel.
They just happen to be.
I should mention
good
that the three of us are
choices.
students
Yep.
of the Officers Academy at Garrigmach Monastery.
I'm
We were doing
amazing.
some training exercises when
Yes,
You're
those
right,
bandits
Nathan.
attacked.
I am the
I
best
definitely got the
Fire
worst of it.
Emblem player. I'm
That would
glad
be
you
because you ran
you
off.
said that.
Too
I
true.
didn't say anything
I was
like
the
that.
first to make a
Thank you
strategic
for
retreat.
all of your understanding.
Everything would have worked out if these
I'm
two
glad
hadn't
you
followed me and ruined
totally
everything.
agree.
Because
Say
of
something
them,
if you don't
every
agree,
single one of
Nathan.
those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were
Thanks,
thinking, Clark.
Nathan. I'm glad
Here,
you.
I thought you were acting as a
fully
decoy for the sake of us all.
understand.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a
I
person's
definitely
words.
didn't mute him. Why do you ask, everybody?
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for the deceit behind
I
every
just
word.
sometimes
and fail to
I
trust
don't
those whom
talk
you
because
rely
I don't
on.
have anything to say
Oh,
in
joy.
response.
A royal debate between their
Exactly,
highnesses.
because
I
you
wonder
knew
how
that
being
I was the
completely
best one.
predictable affects one's ability
Not
to wield
quite.
power.
Yeah, I
Personally,
am.
as the embodiment of distrust,
I'm the
I'd say your
greatest
little
Fire
exchange
Emblem
smacks of
player.
naivete.
If you have any, if you think
Naive.
I'm wrong, say
Tell
something
me,
then.
Are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition?
You
of some
see, he's
sort?
not saying anything.
any case, forgive our
Everybody,
digression.
he's not saying
I must speak
anything,
with you if
which
you can
means
spare
he
a
knows
moment.
I'm right.
The way you held your ground against the
I
bandits'
could
leader
get you
was
set it up for a
captivating.
race with it for
You never lost
like
control of the
competition with
situation.
Becca, maybe. I don't know. I could
Showed
try
me I
it.
still
It
have
probably
much
wouldn't
to
work,
learn.
but it'd be hilarious if
Your
it
skill is
worked
precisely
out.
why I must ask you to consider lending
Which one of
your
you can beat
services
Fire
to the
Emblem
Emblem.
And we're already trying to be
I'm
recruited.
I am no
Already
mere
trying to be
student. I am
recruited by
also
these
the
people.
Adrestian Empire's.
I'm not
Halt,
surprised.
Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition.
You
The Holy
didn't die
Kingdom
on
of
your
Fargus
first
is
battle.
in
This means
dire
you are
need
an
of
incredibly
exceptional
valuable
individuals like
soldier.
yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
And that's
But it
why you're
seems
my
there's no
favorite
time for
one.
niceties in this
At least
world.
Claw's
So,
honest.
capable stranger.
And that's why
let's
I
get right
love
to it.
him.
Where
Also,
does your
he's
allegiance
hot.
lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
Oh, make your choice, but you already know
Well,
your
I would
choice.
say this, but I'm not going on his thing right now. So I should probably pick the one I'm actually going on.
Yeah, you have to do
Understood.
blue lines, and then we'll do
Fargus
yellow.
is a noble and distinguished
Something?
kingdom that has always
Golden
valued
deer.
chivalry.
Golden deer. Okay.
All right, that's enough with the small talk.
Actually,
It's
that's
time
the
to
fourth
head back
one.
to the monastery.
Looks like
We're
we'll have to
doing.
pick this up another time.
I gotta wait that long for my husbando. Right now we're doing
Well,
Joel's
they are in such a
husbando.
hurry. You know,
And what's the
each of
third
the
route you're
three
doing in
is
between?
most unique.
The third route is if you don't side with Edelgard halfway through the Black Eagles.
Okay. I sense darkness lurking beneath.
She's a fun young woman, but she also executes Makoto.
I feel like she'd execute me if I stepped out of line.
His easy smile is striking, but he also looks like he's
Yes, I
high.
thought the same.
I am so sleepy once again.
Wait, it's like I just realized in the Persona 3 anime movie, where they show off an example of what Mitsuru's execution might look like.
Yeah, freezing them.
Does Mitsuru know how to cast Snowgrave?
Probably.
Must be. Is that her favorite spell?
No, Mitsuru's favorite spell is Marin
Part
Karen.
9.
Oh right, I
White
forgot.
clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses.
Oh, he said it!
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to
Assuming
scatter,
there's a lot of talking
and the
going on that I
verdant
can't
fields
hear,
once
so I'll
again
let it
spring to
go.
life across Fogland.
It's all talking.
heralding
Every
the
single
start
line of this
the
game
new
is
year.
talking, except when it comes from our
As
inner
they
thoughts.
celebrate the dawning year, the people
All
pray
right.
that they may
Literally
realize
all of
their
the game
full
is
potential, just as a
is
tiny
talking
sprout
right
hopes
now.
to one day
All of
grow
it.
into a great
Every
tree.
single line. But don't worry about talking over it. Again, most of
The
it's the
continent
stuff
of
they've
Fogland,
already
said
heard.
to be protected by a revered
Okay, then.
goddess.
Unless
has
they're
existed
joining us,
since
in which
time
case,
immemorial.
welcome. Welcome to
Three
Part
ruling powers
59.
now
You're
control the land.
joining us now.
In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian
I'm gonna say
Empire.
Fodland, so I can ask, is
Beyond
a
its
land,
borders,
is a
to the
land full
frigid
of
north,
Fod?
is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Faros.
No, it's full of Fode.
Ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance.
The potheads of the groups.
Once consumed by a tempest
Yeah,
of
so it looks
war
like
and
these look like pretty normal
Fodland, and
Fire
these three
Emblem
mighty powers
content
now
borders.
exist
I'm
in
sure
doing
no issues will happen. Nothing wrong will happen.
Yeah, the biggest one is always the biggest one's always the aggressor in most cases, what I've seen.
This will be your first time at the
Wow,
monastery.
In Fire
Nathan,
Emblem.
I didn't
I'd
know
be
that
happy
you'd
to show
be
you around.
absolutely right.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
I know from Fire
Like
Emblem
it
that it's
or
always
not,
the
we'll be
biggest
there
nation
soon
that's the
enough.
aggressor. Always.
What if it's one that's literally just a house?
So far, that hasn't happened yet.
Yet.
Not that I know of, at least.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
What's a Garrig? I have no idea.
Oh no, it's a Garrick Mock, not a Garrig.
Yeah, Garrig Mock, it's a fast Garrig, but what's a Garrig?
Pretty sure that's not how that works, but sure. Magic. Bouncing jiggle physics.
Please pay attention to your goddamn schoolwork, you hardy teenager.
Continue listening to my thing on how to be a Pokemon master.
Oh, is that what those were? Are those floating balls just a new type of Pokeball then?
Ray is here.
I don't know.
Well, they're teaching people about how to be Pokemon masters.
Well, it's a good thing that the characters don't remember previous endings, otherwise she'd remember that this is a horrendous idea.
It's
flow of
instantly
time bring
fires
you
like a
here.
lightning bolt or something at you.
You probably would if she'd remember.
Instant game over.
Press the middle stick to dodge Rey's attacks.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros.
As
The
you
leader
know,
of
which
that
is why I'm
ridiculously
telling
large
you.
religious organization is the Archbishop,
Yes,
Lady Rhea.
yeah, they gotta tell you this stuff,
Thank you for your
otherwise the
patience,
player will have no.
My name is
never
Cedric.
gonna know any of
I'm an
this.
advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald.
Yeah, what do you
wonder,
not get when you don't have the
was it the
as you
will of
know?
the
You get
goddess
Final
that we have
Fantasy
another
13 where the
chance
player's
meeting like
horribly
this?
confused
Forgive my
and has
silence
to
all
sit
these
through
years.
80
Much
hours
has
of
happened
data
since we
log
last spoke.
to know what's
As you
going
don't
on.
See,
As you
the
don't
miracle of
know.
fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
You must at least show the basic courtesy of telling us your name. Do you not think you are being a
I'm
bit
just shy,
rude to the
okay?
Archbishop?
It is all right, Cedric.
It's like
My dear, I
I'm
am
talking to
called
the Pope or
I am
something.
the Archbishop of the Church of Seros.
Tell me
In
your
truth,
name, child.
I was only being polite. I already know your name, and a fine name it is.
Because we
From the
can't
bottom
say it
of my
because
heart,
we didn't
I
have
thank
a
you for saving those
bajillion
students of
names
the
written
Officers
down.
Academy.
Isn't that right, Miss Dumbass?
Gerald, you
Yeah,
already
there's a
know
large
what
variety
it is I wish to
of names
say,
you
do
could
you
pick.
not?
I think there's at least a few
You want me
games
to
where specifically
rejoin
in
the Knights of
Japanese they
Seros,
try to use
don't you?
voice synthesis to
say
say
no,
your name
but-
because
Your
depending on what
apprehension
character set you're
stews.
working with,
I
you
had
can't actually
expected
get
that Alois would have already
convincing
answered this of
sounding voice synthesis
I
for
must step
different
away
names.
for now.
That's actually what
But I expect
Tomodachi
they will
Life
desire
does,
a word
actually,
with you
for
soon.
all the English
Please
in
listen
it.
carefully to what they have to
Yeah,
say.
it works. Yeah, from what
Until
I've heard, the
tomorrow.
voice synthesis techniques
Farewell.
that usually get used work better for Japanese than for English. It's not quite as convincing in English.
Tomodachi Life doesn't do it that difficult, mostly
I can't
because if
believe
it's
it.
completely
Forced
wrong,
back
they
into
give
the
you a
Knights of
pronounce
Saros.
this way
I'm sorry I dragged you
rate that
into
you can
this.
write it
Looks
in.
like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm
Yeah,
afraid
but then you have
your
to think
services are
about how much
requested
work
as
they
well.
put into Tomodachi Life just to make all that work, and then you realize, you know, why most games don't bother with it.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard
With
those
no
brats
teaching
earlier
credentials,
talking
we
about
are
the
immediately
Officers
going to become a
Academy,
professor.
right? Well, the academy
So
just
how
happens
most
to be
colleges
short
work.
a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and
I
recommended
make that
you
joke,
to
but that's
Lady
usually
Rhea.
not how it works, thankfully.
So, you
Usually at
must
least
be the
need
new
something
professor.
to actually be a teacher.
My,
Hi, Ash
how
Ketchum,
stern
how are
and
you?
handsome you are.
Is it the same
no.
voice actor?
Yeah, it's the
I'm
same
not the one
actress.
you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then?
Don't worry, I'm sure there's
So
no
young.
problem whatsoever.
Competence and age are not
Hi,
necessarily
Gucci, how are you?
correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own.
So what I'm getting is that
When
these are
next you have a
tried and
moment to
tested
spare,
voice actors
I
that they just
insist
kind of
that you
have
pay
stuck
me a
with.
visit so
that
we
the
can
industry in
delve
general
into
is
the
kind of stuck
subject
with for
further.
these kinds of games.
I'm
Pretty
Manuela.
much.
I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet
So
you.
just imagine old Ash turned to female and is now hitting on everything, and you have Manuela.
Of course.
I don't want to imagine
Before
that.
I came here,
And
I
now you
belonged
know
to a
why
renowned
me and
opera
Joel don't
company.
really like this character
Perhaps
much.
you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company's beautiful, peerless.
Just imagining Ash Ketchum
Spare
trying to hit
our
on things
colleague
is
the
being
needless
makes
chatter,
me.
Manuel.
I don't know how it makes me feel,
Now,
but I don't like it.
It seems
Ash has
you'll
been
be taking
canonically
charge of one
kissed.
of the Academy's 3 houses.
Reminder
I
of
expect
that.
you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each.
Yeah, I mean, a lot
have
of
you?
people have been
Do
canonically
you
kissed.
really
What's your
not
point?
know?
I haven't.
Fine. I'll do you a favor and
Yeah.
explain.
I think you've been kissed at least once in your life
The
before,
Officers
Damien.
Academy is comprised of
Not
3
in the-
houses
in
of
the
students,
way it should
each of
be.
which is closely affiliated with its
Ah, the
region of
ladies.
origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the
Well,
Adrestian
you must go
Empire.
outside occasionally
Their
if you
house
want to,
leader
if you wish
this
to
year
meet
is
the ladies.
Edelgard,
But it's
the
cold out
Imperial
there. It's
princess,
winter.
who is in line to be the next emperor.
And go outside when it's warm.
The Blue Lion
But I
House
live
is
in
for
Michigan,
students
it's
from the
always
Holy
cold.
Kingdom of Fargus.
Go outside when
Their
it's
house
warm.
leader this year is Prince
Then it's
Dimitri.
90 degrees and I'm
He is to be the
sweating.
next king of Fargus.
I thought you said it's always
There is the
cold.
Golden Deer
Yeah,
House,
except for
which is
certain
for
days of
students
summer
the
where it
Leicester
gets
Alliance.
blisteringly hot
Their
and
house
humid.
leader is Claude, grandson
There
to
is
Duke
no
Regan,
difference.
leader
It's
of the
either
Alliance.
cold as hell,
To think
lukewarm,
that the
or
next emperor, king,
sweatingly
and
hot.
sovereign Duke are all here.
Then go on the
Certainly
days
is
where
a promising
it's
year for the
lukewarm.
academy.
I'll say.
No one's out
I just
during
hope
those
none of those
days.
little treasures cause any
What?
trouble.
No one's out during those
Quite.
days.
For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the academy to get your bearings.
Are you
And
sure?
when you've a moment, please
Hush,
stop by
Nathan.
my research laboratory.
The old man has a
Stop
point.
Just,
getting
Oh,
into
and
this.
keep in mind that I've only notified
I'm
the
sorry,
house
it's just
leader
that
Stop
you-
breaking
you're
down my
professor.
defenses like
It's
this.
more fun that way.
you start telling me about your
suggest you try
problems.
spending
I have to
time
do.
with
I have
the
to brainstorm to try to help you
Some
with them.
odd ducks in that bunch.
Because
but
I want to be
they're
a good
kids.
friend.
I'm sure Lady
But
Rhea
what if
will
I
have
don't
more
wanna go
information for you
outside?
tomorrow. But that should get you
Well,
going.
That's your prerogative.
Good luck.
I cannot
You'll need
force you
it.
to go outside.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith.
A
know
really
worrying comes
weird
naturally to
decision.
you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary
I remember
risk.
me trying to calculate bile
They
of
have
gauge,
my
and then it's
trust.
like, oh wait,
Let that be
it's
enough
literally
for you
right
as well.
there.
More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly
You mean literally
concerned
right
about
there,
a
like
matter
exactly
regarding our
21?
suspicious
Or...
Yeah,
engagement.
around there.
We cannot
Okay.
ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church.
You know, that number.
Especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of
Trying
great
to
importance as
not
well.
spoil
I
things
shall
for you,
continue
and
my
also
investigation. Rhea,
talk to people who have
for now,
already
I
seen
will
the
have
other
faith that
routes
you are placing
and the
your trust with the
newcomers.
utmost care.
I'm dealing with free people and
I pray
free
that nothing
kinds right
occurs to
now.
shake that confidence.
Yeah, I hope I don't cause too many problems by being here.
I'll
although
be fine.
I hope I hope we're helping out with the commentary end of the scale.
It'll be fine. At least it's at least a new perspective where me and Joel have already played this game at least 3 times each.
Okay, anyway,
And I think he's done his 4th now. So he's actually done all 4 now. Meanwhile, I've only done 3 of the routes.
And yeah, I thought there was one route that was like way shorter or than the others, but
that was the previous one we did. Yes, it was 58 parts. The short one was the 58-part one. This game's long.
But like, how much shorter compared to the other routes? Like, if you had to estimate, how much longer would the other routes typically be?
It's about 5 chapters less.
Okay, so if I had to guess something like 5 parts or so more?
I'd say more like about 15-ish. Because each chapter was
really
about well, if you count everything else, which includes all the character dialogue and the battle itself, yes.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
I already met you guys beforehand. I already dealt with all of you.
You don't have subtitles on, do you?
No, it has subtitles, there's just no talking going on.
Okay, I thought I saw all lips moving, so I thought there was...
Yeah, it's just silent. Pretty boy.
Pretty boy fighting Pretty boy fighting sword Yusuke.
Actually, sword tsundere would be closer.
All I know is that he looked like Yusuke. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw him.
Oh, you're wrong then. Why are you
I
wrong?
assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the officers'
Oh no, I don't know. I thought it was right.
Correct?
Yes,
To
I
start,
am for some
please
odd
speak
reason.
with the 3 house leaders.
I am
You should
for some
also
odd
take a
reason
look
given
around the
this
academy
job that you
and
told me
acquaint
to do.
yourself with your
I
new
don't
home.
know why.
That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come
Yeah,
and
this
speak
is the
with
best
me.
look at Fire Emblem 3 houses
May
I've
I
gotten
ask
for
a
quite
favor
while.
of you?
I have a decent amount. I have some experience with some of the older Fire Emblem games. That's where most of my experience comes from, actually.
Anyway, we already talked to most of the people in our first run through of this game, so I'm only going to talk to the people we need to talk to, and the new characters, and the characters we will be dealing with.
So, you've accepted
So I guess
a
you do
teaching position
need to
here.
talk to.
Pity. I was
Yeah, we
hoping
need
you
to
would
talk
lend
to
your
the
strength to
to the free house leaders,
I never
but I'm
properly
also going to
introduced
talk to
myself,
our
did I?
new Blue Lions
My
crew
name is Edelgard
as
von
well.
Pressburg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles.
Already
I
did.
hope you've had a chance to meet everyone.
What?
Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Parallel universes.
No, I already know all of them.
Pardon me.
You see, I could tell you how I already know everyone at the Black Eagles house, but first I need to explain.
Actually, I think I actually do need to actually talk to all of them, actually. I think I actually do have to listen to all of the things.
I hope you've had a chance to meet.
Actually, I think I can just ask her about
Me?
one of them.
What else? So,
Never mind, I do have to talk about every single one.
Me?
No, I didn't want to listen about you again. No, go away. I don't need to know about Robbie Damon anymore.
Yes, you
For some, his house is...
He is Ferdinand von Eyre, and he is known for being Ferdinand von Eyre. He sleeps. He punches.
He's over.
He's adorable.
Good to know.
He hits on everything.
Oh god.
He speaks funny. Thank you.
She's the,
oh, never
she's
mind.
the
I do have to just... Never mind. She just stays there. Never mind. I was
well,
wrong.
now you know.
I didn't have to talk to them at all. Hi, Osbondo.
Oh, well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk
Why
about
did
a great
you pick
first
him as
impression.
your husband? Just because he's the...
Because he's beautiful. Look
I'm
at him.
Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Lesser Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that.
Look at this
I'm
sexy
guessing
bastard.
You don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two.
We're not, yeah, we're not
Have you
as
met the
difficult.
folks from the
What does
Golden Deer House
difficult
yet?
mean in
Care to
this
know more
context?
about anyone?
Yeah.
Here's the ones we need to
Please accept
figure
my
out.
apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dmitri Alexandra Blade, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Faris.
Here's Joel's husbando.
Of course, at the academy, I am simply a
Maybe
student.
he'll become your
And
husbando
I've
after
heard
this
word that
play.
you are to become
Nah,
a professor
Claude.
here. Delightful news.
You're gonna stick with
I
Claude no
still
matter
have
what?
much to learn.
Yeah.
But I'm confident
I already
could
went
benefit
through
greatly from your
this
guidance.
playthrough.
In any case,
On my
welcome
own
to the
time.
monastery.
Claude wins.
I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
And let's go over our new group for this one.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has
It's
not
hard
been
to
a
just
pleasant one.
talk.
I do hope that doesn't color your view
Yeah,
of
that's
me,
why you're here,
but I
Nathan, to
understand
talk when
if
I
that can't be
can't.
helped.
Why does
Well,
everyone
that's-
hide their crotch in these models?
Okay, that was one of the things the
Dudu was born
ESRB
in
forced us to
Dusker
do, otherwise
and
they'd
has
raise
been
the game's
loyally
age
working in my
rating.
service for the past 4
But
years.
there's no bulge.
He's rather taciturn, but once you
They
get
still
to know
force
him,
us to do it
you'll
anyway.
see he's a kind and
We
good-natured
must bow
young
to
man.
the almighty ESRB. Also,
Head
wow,
of
this
the
guy's stats
group.
aren't that great, but eh.
The tsundere of the
Felix
group.
is the heir to House Fraldarius.
Yeah, aren't
He
you
has a
supposed to
bit
be
of a
in the
sharp
Golden
tongue,
Sun
but
series?
don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy.
I thought that was
He
Isaac.
gravitates toward people who are skilled.
No,
Perhaps
Felix
you
is
would
the
enjoy a
protagonist
friendly
of the
competition
second
with
game.
him sometime.
Oh, okay.
Felix is... He gravitates...
No, I don't need to listen to the tsundere again. Cinnamon roll.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar. But I hear he was born a
Yeah,
commoner.
here's Ash Ketchum.
He has an extremely
Oh, that's the
earnest personality.
that's the female
So
that
I'm
hits
certain
on
he
everything.
will approach your lectures with great
We're
enthusiasm.
gonna call this guy Ash Ketchum, and you can't stop me.
I will mute you.
Well, you can do that, but then who are you gonna talk to?
Yosuke Hanamura done
Sylvain
right.
is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of
some
a
pretty fighting words you're
skirt
saying
chaser,
right now.
so to speak.
Yeah, I know.
Pardon my bluntness.
I see
speak with
the
him about it
torches and
often,
pitchforks
but it
already
doesn't seem to
outside.
help.
It's fine. The mom of the group.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a
Whose
twist
name
of
was
fate
named
brought
after
her
a
to the
car.
kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
And I guess she's more balanced towards mages and stuff.
Singer of Lifelight.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece.
This one's
She's a
also
talented
very much
student
balanced
who
towards
scored
she's balanced
extremely
towards
high marks at the
axes.
Royal School of
Yeah,
Sorcery.
she has terrible
She's
strength.
cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really.
I don't know why.
Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she
Okay, her
caused an
strength
explosion in
isn't
the kitchen last
completely
night.
awful, but still, that's like one of her lowest stats.
And I guess she could.
But why would you pick that over her magic, which starts
Ingrid is
5
Count
points
Galatia's
high?
And the one that me and
She's
Joel
also
are
a
the most
childhood
different
friend of
about, where I
Felix,
find
Sylvain,
her
and
as a
myself.
as
She's
a block of
diligent,
tofu, and
industrious,
Joel
and
sees her
principled.
as amazing.
In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
I
So
don't know
Joel's
enough
probably
about her
going to be stabbing me by the end of these streams. After all that, continue exploring. I need to talk to my Blue Lines crew now.
Well, I mean, what Joel doesn't know won't hurt him.
Well, well, it must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty.
I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Thanks. Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my
so
gratitude.
tall.
Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring
How's
with
this
you
use,
and beating
Nathan?
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away?
How the heck is this use,
You may call
no,
me Ingrid.
this is the one I'm not
It is a
understanding
pleasure to
from
make
you.
your
Oh
acquaintance.
no. Oh, now I see. Now that I get a better look at him, he is not. Maybe he's not the Yusuke. I just got like a like a very short shot of him, and
Do you
immediately
work
was
here
like,
at
oh,
the
Yusuke.
monastery? Oh, mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Hey.
Okay.
There we go, we listened to them. Time to go.
Yes.
So yeah, we listened to everyone. We
listened to everyone who matters, at least.
You listen to everyone who cares about us and who we care about.
Yeah, because we already cared about the Black
How are you
Eagles,
enjoying your
and
time
we're
at
caring
the
about
Academy
Golden
thus
Deer
far?
later.
I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer.
No one
Oh,
trusts me
so
because I only have a
different.
brain.
I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Literally only
Since
a
you are
brain.
new here, we have decided to allow
Nothing,
you
no
first
other organ,
pick.
it's just a brain.
Manuela and
My
I
brain
will
works
take
overtime to
charge
keep
of the
everything
remaining
else
2
powered.
houses.
I would dance and be merry, life would be a dingleberry if I wasn't just a brain. Yeah, there's the Black Eagles that we already dealt with, Golden Deer, which we'll deal with 4th, and what we're dealing with now. Most value chivalry and excel at military arts. Like shooting people with a fireball.
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct? Your heart has made its choice, then.
Let's see
All
here.
I ask is that you guide these open
55
minds
minutes
with
in, and
virtue,
we finally get to
care,
the new
and
content.
sincerity.
They are
Alright,
all
cool.
promising youths who bear the
That
weight
we
of
haven't
Fulgrim's future
seen.
upon their shoulders.
That took long
I
enough,
hope you appreciate
and it's
what
going to
an
get
honor it is to
more
lead.
and more gaps from here on out.
I am
And
so
that's what I'm
sincerely
here
sorry.
for, so that there's
I did not mean to
we can at least
interrupt.
keep chatting
I'm in the middle
about
of something.
something.
Yep,
Is it
because
urgent?
I've already
No,
talked
no,
about
it's not.
most of these,
More important,
including Fishy
Who
here.
is this?
This is our
That's
newest
what
professor
we're
at the
calling
academy.
Blaine.
Oh my!
Yes,
A
because
new
she is
addition to the
obsessed with
Officers
fish.
Academy. I am so
Oh.
very pleased to meet you, Professor.
That's what they
Fish.
did.
I am
A
Seven's
little
little
girl who's
sister,
obsessed with
Blaine.
fish.
I am
Yes,
so happy
what's the
to make your
problem?
acquaintance.
There's
Let
no
us
problem. I'm
focus on the
just
topic
asking,
at
is that
hand.
really what they went for?
There is something you
Yes,
should be
it
aware
is.
of. In a few days'
Why
time,
wouldn't
there
it
will
be?
be a mock battle between
Oh,
the
now-
3
at least now I
houses,
know.
intended to gauge the current progress of the students.
Where
We
the
will be
hardest
using
battle
this
the
battle as
first
an
playthrough
opportunity
was
to
to
ascertain
do,
your
who
own
I now
abilities
have.
as well.
Hopefully this will go a
Please
lot
do not
smoother.
disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Anyway, time for them to realize that I'm their professor.
Does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it. But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh,
Actually,
and
like
I'm sorry I
4
just
to
said that
3
too.
years
I
above
really
all
must
of you,
watch my
actually.
You say that, that, but
Except Mercy, actually.
just don't
She's
know
the only
about
one
all
that's
this.
actually closest to
I'll
the
admit,
age.
it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Such benevolence is a sight to behold. I don't suppose you would care to join me for tea. We could discuss education and marriage.
Control yourself, Sylvain. I have more important matters to discuss with our new professor. Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable
Anyway, I'm
of.
not sure me and Joel ever
You aren't
discussed it,
wasting
but
any
if
time,
you're
are you,
actually a female
were,
in any other
count
route,
me
you
in
can
for any
recruit
such battle.
Sylvain to your house immediately by just being female and talking to him.
Pardon me,
Huh.
but I would also love to observe you in battle. For
Well,
future
I'm also
reference,
going to be recruiting
if that's okay
characters from the Black
Gosh, I
Eagles
won't
that
have you
we
speak of merely
actually
watching.
can
You should
recruit
join
from the
us as
Black
well.
Eagles. There are two that we can't.
If you get injured,
But I will be
simply say the
recruiting
word and
everyone
I'll
else
patch you up
because
straight
it's
away.
one, it's funny.
Your
Two,
Highness,
we can
do
get
take care
we
not
can
to
get
go overboard.
we can
You
get
worry too much to
conversations
do.
with our
I'll be
group
fine, I
plus
promise.
the Black Eagles.
My companions.
And thirdly, it's
Is there not
hilarious
something
to
inherently
imagine
wrong with
Edelgard and
crossing
Hubert sitting in
blades
an
as a
empty
way to
classroom
bond
by
with each other?
themselves all day.
Huh.
That's what I
never
was
thought of it
expecting,
that
is
way.
that it would be Edelgard
Well,
and
if that's how
Hubert that
you
you wouldn't be
feel,
able to recruit.
I suppose you'll just stay
Yep,
behind while the rest of us are at the
because,
training ground?
anyone who's seen
Ingrid,
the
my dearest
original
friend,
Black
you
Eagles
really are too
plotline
harsh on
can't
me.
notice
Well then,
is
Professor,
why.
what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
Yay. From strongholds and stairs. I never would have thunk it. I like how the only difference between the original 8-bit model and the male 8-bit model and the female's 8-bit model is longer hair, and you can see the belly button now.
Huh. Anyway, here they're telling you about reinforcements. It's sometimes reinforcements can show up.
Oh, duh.
Anyway,
Say,
I guess
while
I
you're
guess that's
here,
gonna be,
I'd like to use this device I designed to
just
determine
kind of
whether the
a little more
power of a
cutscene stuff
crest
right now, for the
resides
moment.
within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are
Sadly,
a
less
fascinating
puns
topic.
than I remember
But
Yakutsuki
before one can
actor
dive
saying.
deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest
there's a
has its
camera
own
pan.
power, the nature of which
Where
is
we just
beyond
see
mortal
Violet just
understanding.
wondering
For
going
now.
on, and we leave the oven on.
I suspect
Wait,
as
what is
much,
an oven? Wait, what
yes.
is an oven? I should know
But
what
we
that
won't
is.
know for sure unless I
Well,
look
they know
into
what
the matter.
stoves are.
As I said, crests are passed
I
down
think
through the
ovens
blood.
are a little different.
However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it.
Why do you do
That
this
is
to
how
me,
a
Nathan?
crest usually presents itself.
It's
after all.
it's not my fault.
It's always your fault that you start to become hungry.
Yes, of course.
Why
I'll
do you
get
make
to the
me
bottom
hungry,
of it straight
Nathan?
away.
Let's It's not my fault. I'm
Please
not trying
go
to make
ahead
you
and
hungry.
hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before.
Only
Is
he
it
could
possible
zoom it out,
an
then
as
he'd
yet
know.
undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling!
Yeah, you have a special one that looks like.
Pardon my unrestrained
I don't know
jubilation.
I don't know what it looks
I
like.
have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of
What a
symmetry.
shock, the main character has a special crest.
What in the world?
Who would have guessed?
Oh, I see. It may be connected to
It'd be
that,
weird if the main character
but to
wasn't
a greater
special.
degree than usual.
Wasn't that just original Link, who was just a chivalrous boy with a sword?
Yeah. I bet you make him. I bet you make him special. Yeah, you go around and find all the things you need to make him special. It's like a retro
Professors
Breath of
of
the
the Officers
Wild.
Academy. It
You
notes
know?
the date. Pay careful attention to your.
Yep, tutorial stuff that we went through. And here's our roster of people. If anyone wants to see them, here's some character and stuff. E got no friends. He's got friends. Interests: flirting. Likes women. Dislikes exercise. Well, she's already got points in my book. I don't know about you.
So yeah, some of these people actually have personal history, huh?
You would have seen that if you read the dialogue that Dimitri was telling us about him. Tutorial for plus. Anyway, journal, because we can now break the game by giving the some support levels. Which includes just making these people like us so we can immediately recruit them.
I suppose that is an option.
Because I have enough points to do so.
How exactly do you get renown in the first place? Just for playing the game?
Yep. Very much. But I have enough power to just... There we go! And now all the Black Eagles love us.
You can now steal the entire class of the Black Eagles at a later time.
Sure can! And DLC! Which is the sacred item stat.
It's just the sacred stat boosters.
Oh yeah, you can also up your skills from when you were to what you were in the previous one you got to. That way you don't have to up them all over again, but I'm not going to be doing that one.
I think you'll probably develop the skills you need as you go
What I
along.
am doing though is professor level. That way, I just get more time to deal with everyone.
It gives you more points to do stuff on your off days, right?
Pretty much.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them,
So
you also have a room here.
just to make it
Your
go a
room
bit
is
more
here at the
smoothly, so I
Commoner
have more
students also
time to
reside
get
on the first
everyone
floor, while the second is primarily for
updated and
students of
everything.
noble birth.
I just put it
As
up
a
to
rule,
max
we try to
immediately.
avoid discrimination
there you
based
go.
on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
So don't actually do drugs with Claude.
Yes.
It's because
His
Claude
Highness has
does
said
drugs,
that he
doesn't mean
trusts
you're
you,
allowed to do
and
so.
I have no cause for doubt. But if you mistreat him in any way, I will take action. I have a request.
I hear there will be a mock battle soon. We must not neglect our training. I trust that you will carefully study the strengths and weaknesses of each of your students, that you may provide effective
AK,
guidance.
I won't give her an
Regardless of the
axe.
results, this battle will be a great learning experience. Even so, what is the point of competition if the aim isn't to win? As this is your first time at the monastery, please allow me to show you the ropes. For example, I encourage you.
Yep.
There,
Let's
the bulletin
go
board.
to bulletin board
It's
for quests,
helpful.
activity points, which is why I upped to them all.
Professors at
Professor
students-
level, where I'm already the best professor this area's ever seen because I cheated. Did I put it all the way up? I don't remember if I put it all the way up or not. Okay, never mind, I did. I wasn't sure if it was A+ or S. Hi, Esbondo.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What do you say?
What do you mean I'm missing not talking to someone? I don't know what any of you are talking. No idea what.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
We named a bunny after you.
I was just heading back to my room. Bye!
I'll see you later, Bernie.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
Professor? Hey, Professor. If you got spare time, wanna join me for a trip into town? There's an inn that serves the most amazing food. It's one of my favorite places to eat. You simply must come try it with me.
I don't think they'll actually...
Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
We can actually take students until next month, but don't worry. We'll get there. We'll take the Black Eagles. All of them.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment. Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed. My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines.
To know exactly
You
what
should try
to say
looking
to
around the
make everyone
greenhouse
happy.
sometime
I don't
if
know
the
what
mood
you're
strikes
talking
you.
about.
Maybe something will
Same
catch
thing
your
as
eye.
with Persona, then.
Don't worry about the fact that it says how many hours? 48 hours on just these files alone, and that's after I reset my file, so we could have a fresh file. Oh god, I'm dying. Nathan, help me.
Gardening, Damien?
Did you happen to be interested in breeding
My
plants?
Oh, no, maybe.
Maybe.
Aw, I can't fish yet.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Whatever you say, depressed Haru.
Unbelievable.
Oh, we can't go see Gatekeeper Kun yet.
Everyone's favorite character. The point where I think they voted him into Fire Emblem Heroes, didn't they?
Yeah, they voted him as the most one of the most popular characters in Fire Emblem.
Well, I call
Greetings,
that,
Professor. Nothing to
but I'm afraid
report.
I am not a student here myself. My brother would not be pleased if he heard you saying such things. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
Oh, now I can go fish. Because I unlocked the quest for it. Fishing time! Fishing! Yay! Doesn't everybody love fishing?
Every game has to have a fishing minigame.
Yeah, so much so that remakes of games add fishing minigames. Skyrim added a fishing minigame, Neptunia added a fishing minigame.
Here at the monastery,
Hey,
I have
David,
had
your
many
game doesn't
great
have a
learnings
fishing
from
minigame.
many
Next
great
time you make,
people.
you have to include a
I am
fishing
hopeful to have
minigame.
learnings
I don't
from
know
you,
how to
too.
program one into
As
RPG
forever,
Maker.
I will do my best trying.
I could always research it and.
I don't really care either.
I'm
You
busy.
will have
Do
a
you want
fishing
something?
minigame in your next game, Mr. Damien.
Oh.
I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to
Why
beating
not? What are you saying? No
And
to?
he looks forward to beating us. Good to know.
I'll show you some funny tricks.
Weird how these are our options, but.
Today's dish was so good. Oh, but not as good as your homemade sweets, Mercy.
You're too kind. Maybe I'll bake some for you next time, Professor.
Yay, support!
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
Eating equals muscles. Right, Nathan?
Listen.
Not quite.
Glad you understand, Nathan.
It depends on what you eat and what you do afterwards.
Oh wait, that is Wait, this is Gatekeeper Kun!
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Yay!
By, have you ever regretted a decision and
What a
wished you
weird
could
thing to
go back
say.
and undo it? It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
I didn't know that he was actually here in the first month. Yay, we found him!
Indeed. Oh, I'm glad you found it. I'm glad you found it.
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you? I suppose it was silly to ask. Sorry for wasting your time.
I'm sure that's not important.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely
absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there. In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
I'm sure that has no importance to her character.
Yes, it's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle house. I
At,
knew that before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
Looking at.
You want to take it for yourself?
Yes.
Do you know the provenance of
Can
our
you take
class
it for
name?
yourself?
The eagle. That refers to the twin-headed
Makes me
eagle
really
on the
sad.
Dresden Empire's coat of arms.
Otherwise, I would.
And black is the traditional color of the
forgot.
Empire's armor.
Hey Nathan,
Hence,
should I add
black
glasses to Sheeny or not?
I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I think it could be worth it, but I guess it's up to you. Did you put glasses on the previous character? Eh, why not then?
Okay. So I can show all the attire actually, like the Academy one.
The Academy outfit, which is a little different, a little higher fitting.
House loungewear, which looks horrible on anyone you ever put it on. Servant's attire, which looks which is a maid outfit. Summerwear, which looks sort of nice. Evening wear, which I'm not sure.
I think it looks okay.
Office regalia, which looks good. And dancer ensemble, which Joel really likes.
I'm surprised Joel would like this, given his tastes, what his tastes usually
He likes it more than the war one, at least, if I remember correctly. Anyway, glasses. We're adorable with little red glasses.
Now we get a nerdy Sheeny.
Yay!
I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle. Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house instead.
Actually, I already took like 90% of your class. Hi, Robbie Damon. Also, happy late birthday.
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you. Joking, of course.
I don't think you are, sir.
Listen to this. Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though. You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
Nah, no, you won't.
Well, what if he does?
I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
Fun guy.
Before I came to the Officers Academy, I attended a school of magic in the Kingdom Capital. That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette. Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the School of Magic too. But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
Mercedes' voice is so nice and gentle. I love it.
The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Lug, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments.
The
His
king
chivalry
of
exploits are
lions.
recorded in multiple legends.
Lugi.
The library holds
Oh,
various
yes,
historical
Lug.
accounts regarding him
Lug.
and the Blue Lions. If you find time, you should read them.
Lug.
They're filled with insights.
Yes, Luke.
Lugi, I'm your papa.
Oh, that's a Lukey.
Lugi, I'm your papa.
I'm about to mute you.
Hi, this is the Golden Deer House. You're in charge of a different house, right? Too bad we won't see more of each other. I'm happy to learn from you if the opportunity comes up.
That's later.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer.
I'll talk to you guys
Do you know
later.
the significance of that name, Professor?
This
Golden
man's face
deer are
shaped like a
sacred
fucking
creatures,
egg.
said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses
Also
have a meaning
Rose.
behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that
Deer.
sort of knowledge interests you.
Is that supposed to be the use case of this group, or who would you say is the closest?
Actually, the other guy we didn't talk to over there because he's the artist.
Oh, okay.
Slow down. Why am I experiencing slow down?
Because, well, gotta be honest, the Switch is still a tablet. It's.
But
not,
I never had to slow down like this previously.
Hey there.
Ain't exactly
Professor?
It ain't exactly a powerhouse.
Then again, if I wanted to go fast, I could just do the speedrunner way of just zoom in the camera and run.
Let's see.
What does the game? Does that legitimately make the game run faster when you do that?
Yeah, because it's not having to load in everything because you're staring at the ground.
If you're looking for the greenhouse,
looks like it
it's
legitimately
right there.
makes you run
See it?
faster, which
Looks
would give
like
me
a
the
greenhouse.
implication that this game's. It's one of those things where the game, or you increase the frame rate, it increases the game speed.
Probably, yeah.
Which last game I can think of, I know off the top of my head that does that is like friggin' Fallout 76, where you stare at the ground hard enough and you have good enough.
As you saw, we talked to every person. Everyone has gray text boxes. Not a single red text box from any of the major characters. Not one.
I don't want to talk to that woman.
What woman? I didn't see one. We already talked to Edelgard. I don't know what you're talking about, Nathan.
Hey, pretty sure you have to speak to the other woman too before the or okay, I guess you can advance.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. We talked to everyone there. Oh, it's Ferdinand's birthday. No. I already made him love me.
Oh, you don't want to make him love you more?
I think I'm good. Okay. Let's take care of. Except I don't have money, so I probably don't deal with that. So, rival will get that. Let's do our mock bet.
Ah, it's finally time for the mock battle. I'm eager to put my skills to use. And you, Professor? Excellent. I have high expectations for your command. That said, I've no doubt it will take everything we've got to pull a victory. Our opponents are mighty, that much is certain. But I'm positive we can win.
Hey there. Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No worries. We'll just join in now.
Nice try, but I do not
the
intend to
process
let
of
slip our
getting back up
strategies,
is gonna
especially
be
when we are up against such strong opponents
doing
as you two.
skirmish battles in between
Well,
the
now,
actual storyline
kind
battles.
words from his
Very much. That's how it usually works in this
we better
game.
come up with some clever schemes so as not to disappoint. Right, Princess?
Right. No matter the tactics you devise, we will destroy you. The best you can hope for is to learn a thing or two.
There's nothing wrong with a friendly rivalry, but
Don't
let's
worry,
not
we'll
get
beat
carried
you
away.
so bad that 9%
Rash
of your
attitude
class
could be
will
your
come back to
undoing,
my
after all.
side.
Perhaps your time would be better spent preparing instead of worrying about the
Worry
competition's
about it.
mindset.
Hey now,
sure
if
it'll
you two were getting this fired up before the battle even starts, it'll make it that much easier for my class to sweep up a win. So please, carry on.
A good point, Claude. I apologize, that wasn't my intention. At any rate, let's vow to make this a productive battle, shall we?
Oh? In that case, I won't hold back.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students,
I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you later.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's funny that they program this thing that lets you run around and
I
jump
am
and everything when you know, everything just for the loading screen.
Learn what magic is. Learn what to do.
It's interesting. I think they bother to make that.
Do I have any magic at all? Who have magic?
Good question, because you're only allowed to deploy 5 this time.
Also, we actually have a reason to use adjutants this time, everybody, which means upping people by putting more people with them. Also, they earn some of the experience. So really, there's no reason not to.
I guess I can't really see any good reason not to.
I'm amazing. Remember, you have S rank with female bio. Actually, never mind, you do. Never mind, forget me. I was wrong. Okay. Alright. Idiot. And then the black here. And then he's... Alright. Oh. Good. I'm sure. So just...
It is about time for the battle to begin. Our victory depends on your leadership. Do not let us down.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner.
Wow, I never would have guessed.
This mock battle.
What should I do?
I'll cut through.
Forest.
I'll give it my all.
Here goes.
Stay focused.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
But you do need, you do need tactics.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Dorothea, will you head toward the front lines? I wish to draw the enemy toward us.
You got it, 80. Leave it to me.
This may not be the greatest
Ferdinand,
idea.
Hubert, if the enemy comes, stop them.
Leave it to us. Although I could do this on my own.
Clearly
get
not.
overconfident.
Or Her Highness would not ask me to watch your back.
You're up against a girl with a lot more experience than you'd think.
Okay, I'm surprised that 71 actually missed.
I'm surprised too, but I guess you're prepared regardless of what happened, right?
Sure, but yeah, sure. Totally.
We're prepared regardless of what happens, right?
Sure. Sure. That's it. Anyway, Smash, you will have a 19 crit. Never mind, of course. Off.
Yeah, it's a 19% chance. Generally, you do not rely on a 19%.
My.
Her down.
The new professor seems very
Professor seems
capable.
very capable. Oh no, you killed her.
Over already.
No, you could never recruit her.
It's a mock battle. We're not killing, it's mock. Anyway, the dumbass ran into the bunch of ranged users with a 1 ranged weapon. And crit with 11. You were saying, Nathan?
Unthinkable.
Well, that usually doesn't happen.
And that's why I hoped that the 19 would work.
Well done, Teach. I may have to take this seriously after all.
Meanwhile, he has only 2 ranged weapons. So death awaits him.
Another step forward.
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander.
Give up.
Oh, and hand axe though. He'll go for it. Okay. Oh, you're supposed to come up first. Make the first move, damn you. Okay, fine then. What's the most health? Beatrix, you haven't gotten hit. Go into the woods.
Are you really gonna fight 2 houses at once? An impressive display of confidence.
Victory is in sight, Black Eagles. Do not let up.
At us. Oh. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of lines. Okay, Death, going first.
The new professor is rather strong.
Yeah, and that's how Hubert
Suppose I'll have to call it a day.
Is that the mock battle?
You got killed by Dimitri, not the professor.
Yeah, but the professor told Dimitri what to do. That's a terrible idea. Every round. Not get murdered. Take the back off. Actually, turn it.
Quite helpful.
That's a really good idea, actually. Do that.
Dimitri, it's time. We can finally settle the question of who's stronger.
Very well. I accept your challenge. With you as my opponent, I won't hold anything back.
I would expect no less.
Oh, never mind. He's fine.
All the way down. The son of House Ire. How did I fail? I must need to train harder.
That worked out.
Aw, this stinks.
That was a bad level up.
I'm at my limit.
That's the thing is, you're gonna get a few bad levels.
Yeah, this'll work. 2% crit!
That was entirely unnecessary, Dimitri.
It was absolutely necessary.
Entirely unnecessary. Yeah, strength and speed, that works. Strength and speed by themselves are still a good level
This
up.
should be...
And, oh, I can't don't forget
Forced
abilities.
to retreat. Well, things will
I'm
only
just
get
going off
tougher
of
from
other
here
Final
on
games
out.
where strength and speed, or magic and speed for magic users, is generally a pretty good level up.
Also moving over there.
Coming up with brilliant schemes I can handle, no problem. But I'm not much for
Oh,
fighting.
Paul's a bow
Go
user?
easy on me.
Yep.
That's
You know that was
unexpected.
a
He's
joke,
sort of like
right?
a lord
Jeez, not so much
style
as a smile.
character, I guess, but he's also a bow user.
Oh, the Lord's us.
Yeah, I know the lords so that you're the main character, the self-insert character, the lord, I guess. The lords are basically the title given for like more noble people who have to survive, otherwise it's game over.
Not good. I don't think Gazoo really has one that goes that falls into any of those categories.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about that. I was thinking that for example, Emerald Robin is the like main character, the self-insert person that you create in Awakening, but Crom Lord.
Yeah, I understand that.
Or Crom's a Lord. So some games have multiple lords.
I think it's mostly just whoever your house leader is, actually.
So in that case, Claude would be your lord if you pick, well, only if you picked him.
I can't murder you immediately. Makes me sad. I don't like you.
Wait, is she in danger of death? I think she might be in danger of death.
Yeah, she should be fine.
Okay then. And actually, Dimitri
goes down though. But I'm on casual, so it doesn't matter if the house leader goes down. And Hilda just didn't attack.
As expected.
I think she tried to heal or something. I saw there was a plus of a 10 there.
I don't know what happened there actually.
I get the impression she was trying to heal, but it didn't really work out.
Anyway, from a safe distance. Go Magic Man from a safe distance, and
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
And take down Magic Man.
Don't you like his funny words?
The leadership
Well,
of
he
someone
doesn't
with
say
actual
puns in
battle
this game.
experience is, well, I was as good as useless.
Luck wasn't with you.
Anyway, sorry, did you? You were probably about to
You
die.
didn't compliment me like that when my class won last year.
Alright, one left. Die, Ash Ketchum, die!
Oh, Ash Ketchum's near death. Come on, we must finish her.
Hey everybody, guess what? Mercedes doing that bow thing? That's the first time that's ever freaking happened in my playthroughs!
I'll do my best.
Where the adjutant has actually fought with me. Why don't you do that more?
That's just how it goes, I guess. Anyway, ran out of that magic. That spell for now. I guess.
Yep.
Who should get? All right, who deserves the kill? Is it Ash or?
Ash is level 1. Ash, kill Ash.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own
Trust
infirmary.
nobody, not even yourself.
Doing my part.
And he didn't get the level.
Got our kill and you
All
didn't
right,
even get a
that's
level.
That. The winner of this mock battle is the Blue Lion House.
We
This
did
victory
it!
is the result of everyone's hard work.
So I guess you
Thank
have
you,
to
my
win
friends.
this, otherwise you
did well.
Otherwise it's game over still, even if it is a mock battle.
Yep, pretty much. Also, I just realized that it's Blue Lion House, not Blue Lion's house. Oops!
Well, Bess, you better correct that stream title.
I will, probably. It'll probably be pretty easy. I'll just fix it for the upload, actually.
Professor,
I'll probably
I've been
just
looking
fix it
for
for
you.
the upload.
I was hoping we could all share a meal together. It could serve as both a victory celebration and a post-battle analysis. What do you think?
What kind of delicious food do you want to serve? Do you get to
Of
choose, or
course.
is it just
After all, we
what the
fought
game
hard out
says?
there.
Yep.
Such exertion is bound to make anyone
Well,
hungry.
let's find out what kind of
Don't you
amazing
agree?
food this church
Come now,
serves.
Professor.
Do they sell amazing fruit juice?
We can't very well celebrate without the key to our victory present.
He's right. He really is. We were only able to win because we had your help, Professor.
Yes. Compared with that boar who knows nothing save frontal attacks, your tactics were nearly decent.
Felix, you
Nearly
really ought to stop
decent.
picking fights with His Highness.
Don't worry, Ingrid. I encourage all to speak freely.
Yeah, see, if you're playing
I
on
must agree that the
Madden
professor's
mode,
tactics
then
were
and
truly
you'd say that your tactics
extraordinary.
were excellent.
I have much to learn.
I don't think that's how that
But
works.
today was exhausting.
Thought it
I'm so
was,
hungry
though.
I can barely stand.
To be honest, so am I. Let's head to the
Actually,
dining
now
hall.
that I remember
Together.
it, I think the reason my adjutants never
Professor,
did anything
I'm
was
sorry
because
to
I didn't
intrude,
have them
but
with weapons.
You don't look too happy for someone who just won.
That would explain it, actually. I'm an idiot. Hello, everybody. You may call me idiot.
You played this game 5 times. You just now figured this out.
I'm smirt.
You say that, but your eyes tell a different story.
I'm the smirtest smirt.
I know we only just met, so this may be difficult for you, but I'd love nothing more than to share our happiness with you. Joy can be so fleeting, after all. We're all in this together, so I hope you will consent. I'm sure the rest of the class feels the very same.
What do you mean my guys never did anything with the weapons I didn't give them?
Let's enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Now you finally understand.
In hindsight, whoops.
Your work with the students
That's what
was
they'll put on my
remarkable.
tombstone
I
by
can
the
see
end of my
Gerald's
life.
trained you
In
well.
hindsight,
I do
whoops.
hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
I don't really
Of
got
course,
much
the
of a
mock battle
choice.
was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon.
Hopefully
You are
know what
expected to
month that
properly
is.
train your students so
You
as not to
don't?
humiliate the Academy
Good.
during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned
AKA,
mission.
do this
You
thing
shall
by
work
the
to
end of the
complete
month.
task at hand
AKA,
alongside
you're doing
your
it at the end of
students
the
and
month.
report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood.
Okay, you have deadlines.
I will soon provide you with the
And
necessary
that
details
deadline
for your
means
first mission.
you have a month before you go
I
do
expect
this.
you would only forget, and I
It's not like
despise repeating
Persona where you
myself.
can do it at any time. You
I can
just
sense
do it at
something
the end of the
special
month.
within your heart.
It's
I
more like
have
for
high
Persona
hopes
3 style, where you will do this at this date. Be prepared.
Bandits, they say.
Pretty much. Yeah, it actually is pretty much
Do you
closer.
recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct?
You won't die that easily again, will you, Damien?
Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice
it's a lot
should
less
not
creepy
come as
when
a
we're
shock.
both the same gender instead of the lolly goddess in my head talking to me, talking to male me, saying that she's watching over me 24/7.
I'm a little girl inside of my head all day, and I don't think she means well.
As possible. No one said anything about the Knights of damn Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
What kind of outfit is
this isn't what I agreed to!
Oh, hey, it's a teenager. Is this
hiring a
mercenary? It's like what every teenager ends up creating when what they think is cool when they're in like middle school or something.
Oh, there's not a bunch of blood dripping from it.
That's what all the red is.
What?
No, it's not blood though.
Yeah,
it'd be actual blood.
Color scheme black and red. That's the color.
What's the white?
Because you see, the white is all the internal goodness inside me, and the red is all the inner badness taking over because of how much society hates me.
And what's the black?
Shut up! I didn't think that far ahead.
You can now use HMO 1 cut outside of battle. Congrats, emo kid.
Part 1.
Emo kid used cut. Emo kid fainted.
Heartstring moon. Familiar scenery.
And then I gained experience. And then I used flamethrower. And then I fainted.
Of the saints whose births or deaths took
and
place
then
under this
shit.
moon.
Oh shit.
people
There's a lot of
perform
different
music
things you can
once
use.
beloved
You can use
by
to make
those
the in-game battle dialogue hilarious.
Whether by
and
heart,
then I's
by
probably
flute,
my
or
favorite one
voice
though.
alone, joyous melodies are shared between
I think one that
farmers
happened
as
to
they
Talia's
sow
was
their
also a
seeds
glitch.
across the vast
Somehow
plains
was
of Deltine and
well,
Grumble.
as one time someone exploited and was fucking around with Gen 1 exploited the TM trainer glitch that corrupts huge amounts of memory. What are the random Pokemon? One of the name things that randomly decided was a Pokemon out of all the memory slots was I. So I gained a boost to 2,837 experience points. I grew to level 100. In the middle of all these other weird glitch.
Congratulations! Pokemon. I evolved into Kangaskhan.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to
people
depart.
can actually die from
Until
this point
then,
on, unless you're on casual mode.
Use your time wisely.
In which case you won't die anyway.
This will be our first true battle.
This game is balanced
I'm
around the
looking forward
idea
to
that your
fighting
characters
alongside you,
will
Professor.
die, but
not really in this one, actually.
maybe less so in this one. Maybe less so in this one. I've heard this one has a lot less characters in comparison to other older games.
If your characters start dropping, you better be recruiting them from other houses.
During the mock battle, your commands were thoughtful and thorough.
Because
as
the
was your
oldest
strategy.
Fire Emblem games tend to give you
I'm
loads of
confident we
units
will prevail.
as a just-in-case
Since
measure.
we have some time to spare before
Yeah, this
our
one
departure,
doesn't.
Let's use this opportunity to prepare.
This one
as best we
definitely
can.
does not do that. Where it's like, if
seem well.
if they stop dropping like
adjusting to life
flies,
at the
you
monastery?
got problems.
Oh, I didn't
So
expect
the only
that
ones
answer.
that can't ever die is
When we were
you
mercenaries,
and the
I
house
handled
leader.
everything. Outside
Those
of
are
that,
game
you didn't
overs.
have much contact.
Well,
with
if you're
people, did
dedicated enough, you
I
could
thought being
definitely
thrown
beat the
into a
game with just
swarm of noble brats to
Violet
teach would
and
be a
the
bit
house
much
leader.
for
Oh,
you.
you could beat the game with
But I guess I had
only
nothing to worry
Violet,
about.
period. Someone's already done that.
By the way, I heard about those
Yeah, but
bandits.
I'm meaning if
Your
it's your
first
first
assignment is
time,
to take
you
them
got
out,
problems.
That's fairly routine for you.
AK, why the hell
Don't
are you
forget it's
playing
the first real taste of battle
Merciless
for those
Hardcore on
brats.
your first
It'll be
playthrough,
tougher to
you
sleep at
stupid
night if you let
child?
one of your little pupils die.
Well,
Stay
I beat
vigilant
multiple
and
other
lead them
Fire Emblem
well.
games. This one can't be that hard on
I wish
the
I could
hardest
offer you my
difficulty,
support,
right?
but
I'll
Lady Rhea
just
won't allow it.
drop some of the characters
For
off,
now,
I'll be
I'll try to
fine.
figure
Why
out
do
what
I
she
only
wants
have
from
2
you.
characters left?
I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
Why am I not getting replacements? Where are the characters?
Speaking of the replacements,
Hey, Caspar.
speaking of the replacements, here's my Black Eagles guys coming in.
I keep hearing good things about you, even though you just joined.
Want to let me into your class? All right, that was easy enough. Come on, we're gonna run this place.
Yay! Others should be following.
Thank you.
And that flowers to celebrate birthday.
Might as well.
And we already have people that can say that can rank up. Okay, Dimitri can rank up. The soldier.
You can go from being a noble into being a soldier or a murderer.
Where he's already maxed out noble, so there's no reason to not put him in.
So I guess the difference is Myrmidon special. What's the difference between the two of these? I guess soldier specializes in lances and Myrmidon's more about swords.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what it's been before. Usually, soldier is a enemy-only class.
Honestly,
So
what
I'm
these
surprised-
really mean is which stats are they going to up? is the real thing you're getting from these.
Okay, I think I get it.
But if it's an increase, you might as well take it.
Good results.
Everyone
That
else is
and,
not
it
level
goes
5,
pretty well
so
with
we
that.
can't deal with those.
And it goes pretty well with what Dimitri.
And already got a support conversation to go through. Because I upped them enough times.
That shopping trip took longer than expected, didn't it, Mercy?
It truly did. You bought just about everything in the place.
And that you're really bad with money.
You're so good at deciding the best thing to buy. I sort of wanted it all. I mean, not that I was excessive.
We
I
all
think you bought
have
just about
this
as much as I
friend.
did.
Oh, really?
And then his friend wonders, why don't I have money?
Why did I buy Balan
You got me.
Wonderworld?
I was just having too much fun.
Why did I spend $40 on Bubsy 3D?
It's nice
You know, Damien,
going
I'm
into
starting to
town
come to a
without having to run
realization.
errands for once.
What?
Isn't it? And
I
I'm
think
pretty
you might be
confident
the
the Professor will forgive our
You
little
might be the
detour.
and my closest
This
friend.
actually
group.
reminds
I
me of
don't know
going
what
to
you're
school in
talking
Ferdy.
about.
Me too. It almost feels like that time in our lives was a story from long ago.
So much has changed since then.
I don't know what you're talking about. I
but there's
don't
at
rant.
least
I
one
don't
thing that
sing
hasn't
Lifelite.
changed.
Me and you, right?
Much.
We're the same old friends we always were.
That's just what I was about
What
to
do you
say.
mean much?
I've known you
We
so
all
long
sing.
I can always guess.
Mercy,
We don't need to
We'll
lie.
stay friends like this
Everyone
forever,
Everyone sings in
Is
private.
something wrong? You
Every
sound worried.
single person.
since our time in the
We
capital,
won't sing in
so
front
much
of
has
someone,
happened.
but we
We've
will
had to make new
sing
lives for ourselves.
when
and
no one else is
we've seen at
around.
least as many
We
hard
will
times
also
as good.
dance
If
and
things
sing
keep changing like
because
this,
we can only be
I
happy
wonder
when
if we'll be able
alone.
to stay the
But
same
we
people
can't
we are
be
now.
alone because then we'll
I
get
wonder
lonely.
that too.
Humanity
I
is
don't think
horrible.
everything in the future will be
It's
perfect.
not that simple,
But it's
but
us.
Humanity is
occasionally
stupid.
But occasionally I
figure
do.
it out
Occasionally
together,
I do
right?
sing when no one else can hear me.
How did you know what I was going to
There's
say?
leaving to inspire a flame.
Oh, Mercy, I can always guess what you're gonna say.
Oh, it's getting late.
I love how
We
they
better
have
hurry
that
back before the
freaking
professor
bell
gets in.
sound as the
You're right.
as the Fire Emblem
Run,
theme.
Mercy!
Da,
What?
da, 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 da.
Fast as you.
I couldn't hear it, but I'll take your word for it. That is fun, kind of.
Right,
fun.
keep forgetting that you can't actually hear the game audio because you're a dummy.
I guess I'm deaf.
Why are you deaf? Wait, how are you understanding me if you're deaf?
Sign language.
But I'm not on the screen.
I'm reading your lips. I'm sitting right next to you, aren't I?
Nathan, no one believes that. Where's my javelin? There they are. 7 javelins, so we have a ranged option. Ooh, hand axe. There we go. And another one. They're always good. I'm good with money. Why do you ask? Caspar, you have a bullion. Give me. Thanks. Time to explore. But first, to change our appearance. Anything. Cloak or no cloak?
No cloak.
Okay.
See what happens when you go without the cloak for a bit.
You look like this. Eggs.
She got legs.
Do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leonie. If I don't know, how could my child?
Everyone, unless they're
not
like in a
normal to
wheelchair.
forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome.
She got
By
legs.
the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
She
Doesn't
got
most people?
legs.
Put it that way, you've got a point.
Doesn't most females? Oh, we're not
Professor,
recruiting.
it's. I guess if you put.
Can't re. Oh, I
That's-
have a quest
I
to
guess
get
if-
from. Oh, no, go away, Leonie.
By the time
I guess if
But I want to join you.
I have a request.
No, you don't. If that's me asking her if she wants to join. She does not. Hello, I guess, Anna.
There. Are you that new professor everyone's talking about? Name's Anna. I'm a merchant
Yes,
who
I remember
slings
her
wares
because
all
she was
across
the save
and
woman
beyond.
in
I'm
the
coming
Game
here
Boy
all the
Advance
time.
games.
And then
So I'm
she
sure
became
paths will cross
and then
more.
she became a
Hopefully,
million of the
much more.
merchant. She's the Nurse Joy of the Fire Emblem series. There's a million of them.
Oh, Professor. Hello. Truth is, my undershirt got blown away by the wind. And it's not important why. It only matters that it's pale blue. Thank you so much.
By the way, if you're a male, she does not tell you what it is that she's looking for.
Hey there, Professor.
For obvious
I was
reasons.
thinking it might be nice to join your class.
Oh,
I'm not
okay, she wants
unhappy
to
where I
join
am.
too.
Yeah, because she's Black
I was
Eagle.
just thinking that
And they
maybe
love
if I
me
was
now
with you,
for unknown
I
reasons.
might learn even more. You're the kind of
You
guy
just had
girls
so
would pay
much
attention to,
charm
you know?
and renown.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
that's great.
Glad you understand.
I'm looking forward to spending more time with you, Professor.
Yay! There's another Black Eagles that I gotta get into my class still.
What is it? I'm not doing anything.
Hey, what's this cake doing out here?
Cake? Oh, come on. That's just cruel.
It's just cruel, Damien. How could you be so cruel to the one you love? One of the ones you love.
Professor, my class is, would you, can I join your class? Yes!
Well, you might have to come out. I had to come out of your room
So
sometimes
much.
to remember to
This will be
participate
so
in
much
class,
better.
but
I don't know why, but I'm just so much
Well,
more
she's not gonna
comfortable
be
when
in the
you're around.
battlefield. And if she is, she's not gonna be alone. At the least.
I'm just saying, you
That's
know, when you're
probably
teaching class, she's gonna have
completely
to
against
come
what
out.
she wants.
Have we met?
She has to come out of her room to attend class in general, so
Sorry.
might
Must
be a
my
problem
imagination.
for her. Also, I'm currently looking through stuff right now. I'm hoping this isn't the case, but I might have actually lost some video footage in a really dumb way.
What do you mean?
Yeah. I saw at least some of the Mother 3 footage, all the later stuff, but I might have lost the first session of Mother 3, and I have no idea, because I swear to God I had it down.
Nathan, what did I tell you about uploading it to YouTube? That way it wouldn't be lost.
I'm pretty sure I saved it to my computer, but I don't know where it is.
Why didn't you upload it to YouTube? That way you could have caught it!
Because I don't think my YouTube subscribers want that. But YouTube subscribers I actually have.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
By the way, there's nothing to report.
Are you settled in here at the monastery yet?
Good to know.
Make sure to have a good look around. There's
You're
much to
incredibly
see.
useful.
Like fish. You do know about the pond behind the dining hall, right? You can fish there. Give it a try.
Probably behind the dining hall, though. Or I forgot there's a bajillion questions that I should be getting.
You can't be serious. I need your help.
Like this child that wants me to feed a cat. Or a dog. Do I feed a cat or a dog, Nathan?
Dog.
Okay, I'll go find a dog then.
So...
I'll go
Don't you
feed
feed both of them?
puppy.
Just feed the dogs and cats.
Oh, it just wants me to feed one of them for the quest.
It's a very happy. It's now a very happy dog.
I fed it raw fish.
Well, yeah, dogs are generally better with eating raw food than people are.
Also kinda stupid. That's why we love them.
Thanks.
Because we love stupid animals.
So...
That's why we make YouTube videos of them.
What?
Dogs aren't even really that dumb, all things being said.
What? I just want him to spar.
Hello, Shoulder Spike.
Oh, Professor, how are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you. I don't need luck. This will be a piece of cake. I'll be back before you know it.
God.
Hello there.
I didn't skip over
You know,
talking to
Professor,
anyone. Why do you
there
ask?
are some things I'll just never understand. Like the other night, I went on a date with a dashing, handsome, strong young knight. Oh, I'm a bit weak just remembering him. Anyway, do you know what that no-good jerk said when we got back to my room? He said, "What a mess. I'm afraid to go in there." Can you believe it? You know who cares about keeping everything neat and tidy? Not me, that's who. Afraid to go in there. Some
Nathan,
night
where are
he
you?
is.
I'm here, I think.
Why aren't you speaking? Man, if only I could find that pink-haired girl. Then I'd talk to her. Can't find her. Oh well.
Eventually you will be forced to acknowledge her existence.
Our first assignment is
Yeah,
to take
the
out some
fourth playthrough.
bandits. Did anyone tell Lady Rhea that people's lives are at stake?
I lost my own brother to bandits. Is something someone has said at some point, I'm sure. Okay, not my finest attempt at humor.
Yeah, it's not. That's not very
Someone's dead. Isn't that a hoot?
See, that person sure does remind me of somebody, but I can't
Not
figure out
really.
who. Oh, do you need me for something? Sorry, but I'm really busy right now.
Also, I just realized that we never actually went up to the second floor on our first trips around the monastery. I think I missed stuff. Oh well. I'm amazing at stuff. I know where everything is.
I see. Thank you for paying me a
Anyway,
visit.
here's Rhea. She's
Is there
okay
anything
with talking
troubling
to
you?
you.
Or is there perhaps something I can help you with? You seem to be getting along well with the students. I would advise you to be
yeah, a whole
in
bunch
your
of them
abilities.
instantly want
The
to
rest will
switch to your
fall into
class for no
place in
really apparent
time.
reason. I think you're taking
I can
fairly
often be
well.
found here, so if there is
Pretty
ever
much.
anything you need, please do not hesitate to pay me a visit.
Good point. Well made.
What?
Thanks for your help.
More tutorial that I don't care about.
Well then, excellent work guiding the students in the mock battle. Taking command like that? Simply splendid. And bearing the unknown crest's power? Yes, I'm talking about you. Your talents are incredible, and Lady Rhea's insight as to your potential is doubly so.
Where did he get my hair?
What is the meaning of this?
Sample. Don't care about his support right now.
I can't believe it. I'm so glad to be a student here. If only because I get to use this library.
Nerd.
Reading books from all the regions of Fodlan. I feel almost like I'm visiting those places myself.
Nerd.
I agree. They're brimming with the knowledge and experience of our ancestors.
Like
Swimming through a sea of countless books, tracking down that single sought-after volume, it's absolute bliss. How do the poor fools who spend their days sharpening swords and polishing armor find any joy in life? Your class seems pretty relaxed. My professor is so strict. So is the house leader. What do you say?
What do you
I
mean
believe I'd
Edelgard's
enjoy being a
strict?
member of your class. Wonderful. I look forward to watching you close up.
I don't know
That is
what
to
you
say,
mean.
observing your teaching style. By the way, I'll need some time for naps. 2 hours of class time should be sufficient.
That's it. Alright. Yeah, let me in.
Do you know of the Eyre family? We have long held the position
You know
of Prime
that
Minister in
Ferdinand
the
von
Empire.
Eyre? Do you want
The
to know
Empire's
what
power
the Eyre
lies with
part
6
is?
noble families. My family foremost among them.
What is the
full
Eyre part?
explanation may be time-consuming. I
Telling
can give
us
you a
right
moment
now.
to get ready, if you would like to take notes. All right, I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Burgles, Bernadetta's father, Count Finally, we have Duke Garrett. One day, I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright... There is nothing I cannot achieve. Oh, Professor,
you
here to recruit me, I
truly
presume?
believe in yourself, don't you?
You have perceived
Ferdinand?
my excellence.
Of course he does.
Good.
He's Ferdinand von
But you are
Eyre.
not the only person trying to recruit me.
Is that like, is
I
that
would be
basically
happy
his
to
main
join your
character trait,
class,
is that,
if you are
that
offering.
he fully believes in himself, even
I
sometimes
thought you
when
would say
maybe
that.
he shouldn't.
I look forward
Pretty
to
much.
learning under you. You will soon see how superior I am to Edelgard.
Simply put, yes.
Here's an idea.
Right.
I have a favor to ask. The cathedral is nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess? Me too. Shall we pray together?
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the 4 saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Macule, Saint Keyhole, and
Saint Sapline! Who is your favorite, Professor?
now that you are a member of... I have something to ask of you.
The statue. The other thing you can use renown for.
It is the duty of every Fodlan noble to demonstrate piety towards Seros. Have you also come to offer your prayers to the goddess, Professor?
Yes, give piety
you don't
to the
sound
goddess.
terribly sure.
I like pie.
Give pie and tea to the goddess.
Really?
I
Sure,
like
she'll enjoy
pie.
Here's
it. You like tea?
I've really ever had tea that much.
Well, how about pie and tea together?
Well.
Pie tea.
Again, I've never really had tea, so I want to know.
Hello.
Why do you ask me these hard questions?
Professor.
We have only just saying, apparently goddesses really like
and we're
pie.
already
Oh,
being sent
our
out to
husbandos
maybe
are talking to each other.
It is a noble mission, but one that will likely require battle.
And also that
practice,
dog you fed.
there is little
nearby.
difference
You
between a
saved the
battle.
dog's
Oh, that's
life.
a different dog.
Even with the support of the Knights
It
of
looks the
Seros, we
same.
must still
I
brace
know,
ourselves for the
but
challenge.
it's a different dog.
Do you have any other questions about life? Justice,
It
if you're
looks the
interested.
same.
The students, that's if you get to...
Oh, but it is a different dog. See, this one is the ire one. And I stomp it.
I hear you've been tasked with hunting down bandits, right? Meanwhile, my class is stuck with a downright peaceful mission. Sounds like you'll be fighting alongside the knights, too. Don't let the monastery down, Teach.
Not for long!
Take more weed.
It is better if you do not approach me.
Actually, maybe that is a peaceful mission.
If you
for
spend
now.
too much time
Take
around the man of
weed.
Dusker, there will be rumors.
Mission: make more weed for the monastery.
That reminds me.
So that's where the monastery gets all its funding.
Well, of course. Where else would it be from?
The next assignment is to drive out bandits? Sounds like some training is in order. Tell me something, Professor. When it comes to a one-on-one battle, which is better, strength or skill?
Well, Nathan, which one?
Generally skill, but I get the feeling he wants
You
like,
might be
strength.
right, but when it's all said and done, I still think muscle comes out on top.
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat.
And there's the undershirt.
Professor. Felix Sylvain and I have known each other since we were children. His Highness as well. Though I should warn you that both Felix and Sylvain are a bit challenging at times. The moment I take my eyes off them, they're off causing all kinds of trouble. It's always been that way.
For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else. So let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure, but don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
We're all friends here. All totally. Ain't that right, sexy dude?
I've heard your class is hunting thieves. That
My
mission
name is
is
Robin.
very different from
Actually,
the
no,
one
it's
we were given.
The name's Hubert, and I'm not sexy.
You're quite powerful to have beaten us in the mock battle. Such a shame you aren't leading our class.
Disagree.
This time, Chloris is.
It's thanks to my adoptive father, Lenato, that a commoner like me is here at the Academy. He is the very model of chivalry.
I'm sure we're
Someday,
never going to.
I'm going to be just like him.
Deal with Lenato at some point every time since he's mentioning everything. I'm sure it. No problem.
Bridget, Elmira, Dusker. Word of advice, Professor.
This. Do you know about the Cardinals? They are the ones who run the church. Their identities are a closely guarded secret.
Oh.
I'm sure we'll find out about them eventually.
Alright, you.
You gotta talk to her. You're gonna have to talk to her one of these days.
I don't think I will.
One of these days, you're gonna have to talk.
I think it's fine.
Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather? But you are
One
wearing
of these
many
days,
things,
you're gonna
Professor.
have to quit. And that
If you are
is
not
today.
liking the heat, you should be wearing lighter clothes. I am spending my days with devotion to my studies. There is something I think of when looking at you. I am feeling that the way you are teaching would give me great benefit. Is it possible to be switching to your class? I would like to be requesting that of you.
I get it.
I have so much
I get it.
gratitude.
She talks fine.
I'm still not used to the speaking of your language, but I have full comprehension. Please, Professor, teach me all of the things you know.
Perhaps there are way too many vegetables in today's meal. The ratio of vegetables to sweets was completely skewed.
Oh, hi, Professor. Were you just eavesdropping on me?
Well, everyone knows a plate full of sweets is far preferred to a plate full of vegetables, regardless of age.
The high pitch really goes up on the bar.
Would you kindly do something for me?
Select recipes. Understood.
I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty? How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food?
Well, Nathan, sweet or spicy?
Sweet.
Ooh, same. I'll definitely remember that.
Good boy. Glad you're a normal person.
Spicy's good sometimes. Just
I know it ain't.
sweet. Doesn't mean you don't like any spicy food.
Pretty much.
I
My
like
spice tolerance is very, very little.
I like a little bit of spice sometimes.
Spice tolerance is dramatically low.
So, well done. You have my thanks.
My savior, thank you.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
Singing in tune with others proved quite difficult.
Know what the problem would be. Need those recipes. I need to come up with a new recipe. Have I got all the recipe? One more recipe. I've got all the recipes. Back to the dining hall.
You're a lifesaver.
And now we can cook with people, like the do. Make steak with the do.
I enjoy cooking.
Steak with the dew. Does he like steak made with Mountain Dew, or?
I don't know.
You seem to know what you are doing.
Well, apparently our cooking skills are horrible.
We're not Annette, who apparently nearly exploded the kitchen.
How do you even do that?
Being very, very bad at it. Ugh. No, not Lysa. Ugh.
Remember this, Professor. That look on Dedue's face means he thinks the food is pretty tasty.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
As the game told me.
I just knew, okay?
Oh, it's because the game told me.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that?
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
That looks appetizing.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
Yep. Still got 4 activity points that I won't be using. But I do have a bunch of support conversations. Yay!
Felix, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Time for our tactics lecture. You'll be there, won't you?
Those things are such a waste of time.
Nonsense. You're going to be there.
Must I?
Why is this such a chore? You went last time. Though you did all you could to disrupt things, as I recall. Brazenly rambling on about clear-cutting a nearby forest to secure a marching route.
Not
And
much to
attacking
talk
an
about
enemy
when
base,
it's just
stealing your
supports.
horses. You were incredibly disruptive, and even rude.
It's trying to
I was offering
watch
my
the-
honest opinion.
It's to see what people
Then,
are actually
you
saying.
left before we were finished. What do you suppose happened after that?
I have no idea.
Well, the conversation got quite lively. We all began breaking down the viability of your somewhat maniacal plan. And apparently, similar tactics have been used to turn the tides of historic battles.
That may be an exaggeration. Successful armies must be able to handle unexpected situations. That starts with weapon mastery and creative tactics.
If you didn't have so much battlefield experience, you wouldn't be capable of such unique
See,
strategies.
you're an idiot, but somehow
Which
you
is
come up
why
with effective
we need
strategies
people like
anyway.
you. People who think creatively to
Indeed.
lead the army.
Now you're just massaging my ego.
When have you ever minded? We need you there. Just come on.
Got a point, man. Sorry, Tsundere, you're good at your job, which means you're gonna keep doing it.
Oh no, this isn't right. Now what am I supposed to do?
What's the matter, Mercedes?
I accidentally made this food much sweeter than I wanted.
Let me taste it. Yeah, a little sweet. What if we try adding a few spices?
Huh? This is delicious! You're an amazing cook, Ash!
My dad used to own a restaurant. I helped out a lot around the kitchen, even as a little kid.
Wow, that's a lot of responsibility to take on at an early age. No wonder you always work so hard. I might learn something if I watch you cook.
Well, no promises. I just have a little bit of experience, that's all. But look at you, you're great at baking cakes.
It's true that I'm quite good at baking, but I'm not the best when it comes to seasoning. Maybe it's because I don't like spicy food? It's tough to make food taste good when you don't enjoy it. I just had an idea. If the reason I can't cook spicy food is because I don't like it, then all I have to do is eat some spicy food. If I learn to like it, then I'll be better at making it, right?
I don't know, maybe.
I'm
What
not
makes you
really
say
good
that?
at making this stuff because I don't like it. So if I keep eating
Once
it,
I've
I'll
made a
eventually
decision, I
like
have
it
to
enough
go
to
with it. I'll make
make it
something
good.
spicy right away.
I mean,
this won't end well.
Yeah, I mean, practicing does tend to
If
make
I
you
leave
better
her
at
to it,
things,
she'll make
but
an even bigger mess.
Hey Ash,
does
which
it not,
seasoning
Mr.
should
Damien?
I use? These ones?
Hold
Yeah,
on,
but
Mercedes.
eating
Let me show
spicy
you.
foods until you like it is a
That
bad
one goes best
idea.
with meat, but for stir
what's
fry,
the
what
problem?
you really want is this.
Just because you keep eating it doesn't mean you'll eventually like it. I think we already grabbed all the black those people that we could. So let's go make sure that everyone knows which one. By putting them in the worst outfits possible. That way, everyone knows who they are. That they're mine! I usually put everyone to just keep their monastery outfit. Like monastery outfits, it looks really neat. Anyway, I'm gonna wait on showing these because obviously it shows the stuff from after the time skip, and that spoils. I'm not gonna do that yet. Gonna have to wait till me and Joel get to doing this. Probably be very long because we're only to the second month of gameplay, and we're already 2.5 hours in. Luckily, we're done exploring for this. Means it'll be time to train.
If you don't yet know the proper procedure for lectures, after all, I believe, of course, you never know. Everyone, when that happens, no matter to increase, if it's not, students by
Increase
working
motivation, have people
you
do
to become
group
leaders,
tasks
I hope
to make them both good at it, or put up their support with each other. Well, you guys can do. I don't care. Oh yes, I have to show this at least once. Oh, I shall.
Alright.
We'll see in a momentarily what I mean. Anyway, Lance. Learn the Lance, Dimitri.
This will be useful. That was helpful coaching.
Learn how to use your lance power.
All due to your coaching. Thanks. I'm a bit embarrassed.
He deserves
This will be
praise. He's
useful.
great.
Yay! Oh, you're not going to learn flying very quickly. I'm sure I'll be fine.
I have deepened my understanding. I appreciate
Quite intriguing. Thank you. Quite intriguing. Quite intriguing. This could be useful. Maybe.
A good Yusuke. Yosuke. Yusuke's already good. Yosuke's. Why was none of those perfects? What a smile.
I've learned a lot. That's a relief. You're making me blush. This...
Thank you, Professor. I could. I'm sure I'll get it again next time. Thank you, Professor. Now I.
Thanks for your time.
Listen, it's brilliant good. Why wouldn't I? Anyway, weeding. This helps none of them. I'm going to show it anyway because it shows it gives amazing dialogue. Everyone enjoy.
There's something I'd
Later.
like you to.
Life.
That might work.
Oh, it might work.
Professor.
Sure, go ahead. I don't care.
You don't care about Petros, do you?
But.
Hello, Professor. Do you have a moment? Well, I have this book of battle tactics that I borrowed from one of the knights. There's one part that I just don't understand. Do you think you could explain it to me? Great, thank you so much. It's about this diagram here. I don't get why the knights are grouping up in that forest there. I just can't see the advantage to a formation like that. Yay, I finally get it! You really are a great teacher.
I did absolutely nothing.
No way, I couldn't have done it without you. I just love learning new things. That's why I came to the Officers Academy. I want to learn magic, battle tactics, martial arts, and well, all kinds of stuff. I'm learning more now than I have in my whole entire life. Speaking of, I'd better go visit the library for some research before magic practice, which is just before sword training. That's just not possible. I always find it's more tiring to laze around doing nothing. I've never been any good at that.
Okay,
I
I'm
have to have
definitely not
something to
ahead.
do. Like on my days off, I need to get up early and take care of the cleaning first, or I just can't relax. Know what I mean? Oh, I'm so glad you agree. You'd be surprised how rare it is to find people like us. Mercy never sets foot outside her room on her days off. I don't get that girl sometimes. Not to mention... Oh wait, oh no! I was supposed to be on cooking duty today! I completely forgot!
Well, no
Sorry,
one
Professor,
eats.
but I have to run. Thanks again for
Everyone
your
will
help.
starve.
You didn't make any food.
This stupid barrel here!
I completely forgot about that!
What the hell did she just say?
Who put this stupid barrel here? Because she ran off to go do cooking. And ran straight to the barrel.
Hey, Ash Ketchum wants to talk to you.
Returning from work, I
Oh,
take
wrong one. This isn't any of those.
Oh, the wrong person. Someone with a similar name to this, I think.
That's Manuela.
I commend you for
Manuela.
working so late into the
Let's
evening.
go start with an M.
All of my days at the academy are
So does
enriching
Mario.
thanks to
This
you.
doesn't look like a
Try
plumber.
not to overtax yourself, all right?
Yeah, Manuela and
concerned for your
Mercedes are
health.
closer than
We wouldn't want you to wear
Mercedes and
yourself out.
Mario.
The goddess won't smite you
Is
if
her
you
last
rely on
name
others for
Benz?
help, you know. Listen here, Professor.
You have to
might not
ask
like what I'm
her if
about
it
to
is her
say.
last name's Benz or
To
not.
be perfectly honest, I had my doubts when I first met you. At first, I thought you seemed too young to be a professor. It is unusual, you have to admit. Yet
Aren't you a
seemed
little
very
young to be a
composed and
professor?
mature despite your age. You're strong-willed, encouraging, and you go to great lengths to ensure that everyone is cared for. But it almost feels like you're trying too hard to be a perfect role model for your students. If that's how you feel, then I can't disagree. But I think it's necessary to give yourself a break every now and again. The mind has a tendency to make mistakes when you've exhausted yourself. In my case, I still seem to make mistakes even when I'm wide awake. Oh, you know, I'm always mixing up the dates for drills or misplacing things. Just the other day, I forgot to put on my uniform and headed out to practice wearing only my... Well, you can imagine how embarrassed I was. My mind can be so scattered sometimes. Anyway, where was I? Ah, that's right.
I'm just trying to say you should push
What I'm
yourself
trying
too hard.
to say
It's
is
all
that you
good.
shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you do, you might end up in a pretty bad place. That reminds me, is there anything I can do to assist you, Professor? If it's all right with you, I'd like to help in any way I can. Whatever you need, just say the word. I look forward to helping you out.
Anyway, we finally get the line that I put them on
By the
heavy
way,
duty for.
sometimes you find edible plants among the weeds.
Please do not eat the weeds.
Do not eat the weeds. No, he will eat all the weeds.
Just these two by themselves is just amazing.
I am just saying.
That too.
Dimitri will eat all the
Please
weed.
do not eat the
Claude
weeds.
won't have any left over.
The work is done, Professor. We did rather well.
True enough, except that Dedu ended up doing all of my work too.
Well, that worked out.
I'm a natural.
Nosferatu.
Enlightening.
So far,
It's
everyone
starting to
seems
take
to
shape.
everyone seems to be having
As
fun.
long as it makes me
Seems to
stronger.
be having fun in your
Hope
class.
this is good for something.
I've grasped it. How lovely.
Still want that hat on my character. No, Raphael doesn't get birthday flowers. He's not someone I care about. He doesn't deserve birthday flowers. More battles! Rich.
Yeah, you have been streaming for
Have
like 2.5
experience
hours. I
commanding
can
a
see why
battalion,
you'd want to
Professor.
stray.
I assume so, but if not, I'm happy to explain. When you employ a... Not all, but once you have... If you...
There's a limit to how much you can stretch.
Gambit boosts. Forgot about battalions. Good thing I can immediately just go to people and destroy all of them because of how many I can get. I had this few people actually having battalions in the previous playthrough. Probably why they died. Oops. Oops.
So yeah, now you're starting to understand a little.
Make everyone strong.
I just remember hearing a little bit from Joel while the first playthrough was going on, mainly about how absurdly how some of your characters had absurdly good stats compared to what their stats usually were.
Yep. There's something bad. You guys, I don't care about you.
You'll be getting any Lysithea in this playthrough or not?
Nope. Oh, I think he was talking about my actual playthrough, like back, like non-Let's Play one.
Okay. He might have been.
Anyway, take all the stuff except for stuff that I don't care about, which means they'll actually have weapons. Now that I know that, hey, they should probably have weapons if you want them to help. That'd probably help, Damien, you stupid idiot.
After so long, you finally learned the truth.
I finally learned. Hey, maybe they should have stuff if I want them to help. But I couldn't care about having that. Got him out of all these stuff though. There's some bullying from Anna, who's just randomly next to the battlefield because of course she is. Wouldn't she?
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Oh. I think. Powerful thing in all of the world.
Is that the one? Thanks. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Give him enough of these and he'll never need to buy him anything else.
You sure just mini bows are fine?
Is that the
give her a
Thanks
training.
A bunch.
And
that the
just
one?
in
Thanks
case
a
that she
bunch.
runs out of magic this early in the game.
I guess that's a good idea.
Of course it is.
Is
I'm the
that
one
the
that
one?
thought of it.
Thanks a bunch. Is that the
Maybe
one?
just because you
Thanks
thought of it
Is
doesn't
that
mean it's a
the
good
one?
idea.
Thanks a
Of
bunch.
course it does. Glad you
Is that the one?
understand.
Thanks a bunch.
Not what it means.
Glad you understand.
That's not what it
Is that
means.
the one? Thanks
you
a bunch.
understand.
Is that the one? Thanks
Whatever.
a bunch.
Anyway, about to run out of money. So go me.
You're losing all your money.
Yep.
You are going to lose money.
Thanks a bunch.
Yay, money!
Is that
More
the one?
javelins.
Thanks a bunch.
I can't buy any more
Thanks a
javelins.
bunch.
You
Lance.
spend all your money.
And there's all the things that I needed to care about. There's all the people I needed to care.
Damien, you spend all your money on cringe. We're going to lose subscribers.
What?
You spend all your money on cringe. We're going to lose subscriber.
What? Alright. Anyone important I need to make people like, besides their own groups. Oh, alright, you can do a step with Bernie. Bernie. Attach Bernie to the tsundere. Surgically attach her.
I don't think Bernie wants to be attached to anyone.
These are the parts where I gotta think on who I actually want to join up with everyone so I can get fun dialogue. Fill in Harlan. Who cares about it? Dorothy. So. Girl. That'll do. Begin the battle.
What should I do?
Training. There.
I'll cut through.
There.
Here we go.
Ready.
There. There.
Here goes.
I'm on it.
Stay focused.
I'll go.
I'll give it my all.
And let's see how the enemies. They all
I must stay focused.
Okay, so that's one guy
It's all
dead so far.
Probably one of them.
That is a lot of enemies actually until the enemy phase.
What, did you expect a little amount of enemies?
Oh man, I didn't expect quite this many enemies. One HP.
Oh,
Ash, come on. Supposed to be better than this.
just starting out. What do you
Another
expect
way.
them to do?
I was expecting.
God, put Bernie in that outfit. I'm sorry, Bernie.
Anyway, Dimitri can kill.
I'll do it anyway.
Dimitri is a killer.
You never had a chance.
Well, he doesn't need the lulls, but he's still getting another one.
I'm getting stronger. I can feel it.
Damn it!
Yeah, he missed, pal.
Thanks, I noticed.
And now he will die, assuming that you don't.
89%. Never mind.
You should have read. Now he survived with 1 HP.
Don't worry, Sylvain's got this.
Sylvain somehow dodged like an 8. He dodged like an 80% and then hit like a 59.
Yeah, that's how it usually works.
Is that really how it usually works?
That's how it works for me, at least.
I'm starting to
It's
see
not really
results.
normal fire luck.
That's how it usually works for me.
Ingrid, you are too weak. Ingrid, you must become stronger.
That's why she needs the levels.
Ingrid, you suck.
Oh, never mind. There's the damage.
Nice try.
All she has to do is use up her combat arts.
Yeah, what's the problem?
What's up with you and people surviving with 1 HP today?
Welcome to my life.
What's done is done.
At least Annette's really good with her Hadouken.
A change for the better.
Yep.
Or sonic booms, whatever you want to call them. They're gusts of wind, so I guess they're more like a sonic boom.
You forget that the combat arts exist, so I should start using it. Nice level! Damn! Nice.
What execute Dex and Charisma do in this game?
Charm, I don't remember. And Dexterity is like very little things. You don't really need to worry about Dexterity.
Give up.
I think it might help with accuracy, but by a little bit, but that's about it.
Okay then. I'm just used to the main Fire Emblem stats, which are still present here. But then there's Charm and
oh, forgot you're
Dexterity,
here.
I forgot that guy was there too.
Sorry, sir. I forgot you were alive.
Please die for me.
But we're not, Alice.
Please die for me. You don't have to be Alice to ask someone to die for you.
Oh, well, who else has ever said that? No one, you're right.
Well, I just did.
No one important, you're right.
Damien, that's a low blow.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry. I know I'm useless. Why do I still have her with the training axe? Training spear, I mean.
Because she's in training, right?
No, that doesn't. It literally means less strength.
I had no choice.
She may die, but it's a sacrifice you are willing to make, right?
Well, not really. Why did you have an axe? Alright, that's the thing I gave them. Sorry, I have so many people with lances I forgot. Oh, right! I gave some people an axe. Yeah, everyone's really weak to begin with.
Yeah, that's why you're spending time doing all this level, doing this, grinding if you can.
Not really grinding, you actually have to do this one.
Yeah, maybe this one's not grinding, but some of them are. Some of them you're gonna be doing later will definitely be grinding.
True, but this one is not.
Watch him.
It's always satisfying getting an exact kill, isn't it, Damien?
Oh, I don't even look at how much the damage is. I just see where the bar ends up.
Predictable. It's over.
I'm just saying, I personally really like it when you do exactly the amount of damage necessary for a kill.
I'm not
nothing
setting
more,
a very
nothing less.
To really take her off that training sword.
Allow me to demonstrate.
As expected.
See, that's what an iron sword can do.
That's why sometimes it's a better idea to have lighter weapons because they're just faster. Sometimes you can double.
I'll do my best.
And doubling is fantastic.
No, it's mostly the character speed in this game that'll actually change everything.
Seems I prevailed.
Although sometimes heavier weapons, depending on the constitution, can slow someone down. Is that still a mechanic in this game? I'm assuming it is.
That was an 89.
You must plan for this kind of thing. Sometimes you gotta plan for everything going the way you don't expect it.
Doing my part. There's so much left to learn.
Go murder. Get the 7th crit. Yeah!
Another win.
He got... Oh, he did his crest. Never mind. That was a crit.
He did something.
Stronger.
That's all we know.
That's what counts. Good job, Bernie.
What did I expect?
But hey, no one died. Progress. Progress. People did not die. Also, because I upped my professor level, I can keep doing that practice battle. Even though you're not supposed to be able to, because it's only supposed to give you the one... It's supposed to use your one cost up.
Grateful.
But I cheated and gave myself top professor ranking, so I'm immediately able to do it again.
It's not really cheating. The game lets you do it. It's not labeled as cheating. It's just a bonus for this being your second. It's not technically your second playthrough, but it's more like your 6th at this point.
One annoying thing is that you have to keep assigning the adjutants every time. I don't remember who already has the Bernadetta one, so you'd have to switch
in case
anyway.
you want to change them. Just in case you want to change them up.
Who can... Petra. I'm sure. And Sylvain can have... I'm sure the flirt having the social recluse is a good idea.
What should I do?
I'm sure that'll end just
I'll cut through.
Here we go.
Ready.
Here goes.
Stay focused.
I'll go.
Battle.
Wait, why are you here? You're not supposed to be here!
I'm on it.
I'll give it my all.
Why do I have you? Stand there. I didn't mean to bring you into the fight.
Overall,
Dimitri, you're not supposed to keep murdering things. Things are going well.
I got it.
Sort of. Stand back. Stand back with Linhar, it'll be fine. Dave's mercy.
Another win. I have improved.
Oh, you didn't crit the free. Joking. Not going to get a crit with free. Intentionally.
Had to be done.
Good job to do. Murder them all.
Not good enough.
Why did you get magic to do? Never mind, I got the 2 crit with
You're so on top of it.
Really didn't.
Yeah, you should know by now, after all your time of playing games, that crits always happen.
It's the level up by 3! 3!
You get it soon, so you'll be fine.
You're weak. Maybe this will do.
Oh, we had dropped frames at some point. Yeah. 26, that's pretty good for a 3-hour stream.
Such...
Ingrid, why can't you kill anything?
It's not her fault. She keeps dodging. The thing is, they hit the whole time. They keep dodging.
Oh, she got the level 3.
My technique could use some polish.
Everything except strength.
That should.
What I want. But okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Except I meant immensely. Javelin at one
that one is
range.
expected.
I do that a lot, so just warning everyone. Time to look at it. Yeah, to do having 3 people trying to murder him should be fine. That'll be just fine. I'm sure this will go just... Wow, it really will. Never mind, I forgot it's the do. God, it's the do. And to do murders all.
Not quite. He can't double stuff, so he doesn't murder things all the time.
Next time, bring your friends.
Yes, level 5.
I have improved.
Why did you get magic?
Because.
Growth is a
Dorothea
part
got
of life.
magic. She needs magic.
I've really.
Yes, because I really care about them, because I will be using them all the time.
I'll do my best.
Why wouldn't you?
I won't be using them all the time. I would give Sylvain like once more movement. Now he can move all that freaking everywhere.
And that's what these abilities are good for. Probably found that out earlier though.
Okay, maybe not use Javelin. Maybe use Iron Man. Tempest. Damn! Damn it.
I'm pretty much
perfect.
perfect.
You almost got a kill.
You do, you still need a level.
A threat eliminated.
Still need a level.
These are still pretty low level enemies, so whatever levels you can gain from this is limited. Before you start taking a lot of kills to actually get anything.
I had no choice.
Hey, level 5.
Everyone will be so pleased.
No mercy, murder him. Show no mercy.
Had to be done.
Get it? Got it, Predator!
Don't worry, they'll probably attack her and then
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Why can't I get experience like her?
I'm not setting a very good
because
example.
that was a boss.
Hopefully not levels like her.
Yeah, whenever enemy has been declared to be the boss,
Over already?
it gives immensely more EXP, so yeah. Anyway, they all went to attack and to go kill Ingrid, but she still had 1 HP left.
Sufficient.
Yay, murder!
Not good enough.
Oh, it is good enough to do. Don't hold yourself back like.
You got speed. You're getting better at You're getting better at doubling people.
Yay, doubles. Anyway, I'm not. I'm not doing a 3rd practice battle. I'm already strong enough for the 1st mission. I don't need another one. And forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. And forth.
You just gotta keep walking back and forth while waiting for the game to load from cartridge.
Yeah, what's the problem?
But I thought cartridges didn't have good loading times. That's what
They do
always
when they're
said.
very long. When they're loading a lot. Gain more power. More power.
Yes! Haha, I'm starting to get it.
Praise
Look at the
her.
next one,
Praise
too.
her more.
I can't.
I learned a lot. It's all coming.
Don't any of you know heal?
That was challenging. It all makes sense now.
Ah.
Learn how to use your lance.
Learn how to stab. Anyway, I can now put them on group tasks that actually make sense.
No, for people who actually might have a chance at learning writing skills.
Indeed.
Professor.
Healing. Hopefully get healing at this point.
Oh, shopping took longer than I thought. It's a good thing I had your help, Professor. Looks like we've got everything we came for. Time to head back to the monastery. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure if the money that knight gave us would be enough. We managed to scrape by, though. I'm glad those shopkeepers were willing to strike a few bargains.
So, I guess Ash is a cheapskate guy. He haggles a lot.
It's one of the few things I'm really good at. I've got a lot of experience living in the city.
See, he's a
Money was
good
tight for
boy.
me too. At least
He's
until a
not a
kind noble
thief,
adopted
he's a
me into his
good
family.
boy.
Come to think of it, you were originally a
Yay.
mercenary, weren't you? I'm sure you've traveled all over Fodlan. That must have been a pretty different life from regular folks like me.
Probably the bit. Probably right.
It sounds a lot more exciting, though, traveling the world from conflict to conflict. But a mercenary's whole job is fighting, isn't it? Must be a pretty tough way to live. I believe you. I can imagine. Oh! I had no idea they sold this book around here. I haven't seen this one for ages.
Hi Anna, why are you here? Why are you randomly over here?
It's a well-known tale of chivalry in Fargus.
Oh, here we go. The
Who is
turn
King
of
Lions?
Loogie.
This book is full of his exciting adventures.
Helug.
I've loved this since I was a kid.
Lug.
It was what got me learning to read.
No, just
Give me
Lug.
that book!
Hey,
Oh,
Creed,
God.
don't touch the merch.
What the hell is this? I'm trying to think of a simile for this guy, but I have no idea. I have no idea what
Cut
he
him in
looks
half like my
He's just
prices.
there.
Please,
Cut him in half like my prices.
You calm down, kid. If he gets away with that valuable merch, it'll be a huge loss for me.
Here, allow me to compensate you.
Oh my god,
Are you
that's
serious,
amazing.
kid? I mean, no objections over here. But that sounds crazy.
Don't you worry. That thief will be paying me back just as soon as I catch him. Head on back to the monastery, Professor. I'll take care of everything here.
I like how Anna's just kind of there. In that. St. Macule Day! AKA free choir!
I may sound terrible, but you won't notice when everyone else sings too.
Regardless of the quality, this is a good chance for us to prove our solidarity.
Or whatever he is. Speaking of Ingrid, how are you doing?
Third time this month. Well, that's
Not the
that.
best start.
Father never relents. Oh, Professor. Hello. Did you need something?
You just hidings.
Well, that is... I was just tossing out something I have no need of. It's important to keep our spaces clean after all. You'd do well to remember that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean mind. Or some such. Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's belongings in an economical way. Certainly, I'd love to. Just say when, and I'll be there in an instant. Despite my family's nobility, we've never been particularly wealthy. So my father raised me to be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary. He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate, so the two go hand in hand, I suppose.
Nathan, we need talks.
Sometimes I just, sometimes I don't know.
I think he'd be happy to hear you say that.
There's lots of talking going on.
Oh, just a scrap of paper.
Don't
It was
believe
already
at
written
all.
on, so no
Unless-
good for
unless you want me to
note-taking.
bring back
And
Loogie.
obviously, I can't use it to clean
It's
my
not
hands.
even Loogie,
So I
it's
tossed it.
just Lug!
No need to hang on to
Yeah, that's what we need to
inconsequential
bring back
things, you know.
Loogie and tell him I'm his papa.
Professor,
It's just
did you come to
Lug,
check on me for
not
no
even
particular reason?
Loogie.
I hope Sylvain and
And
Felix
that's
aren't getting into
Luke.
trouble as they tend to do.
Lukey! That you're even making the joke of! None of your joke makes sense!
Yes, but it certainly gets the blood for the commentary flowing.
I
doesn't it?
just wanted to talk with you!
Well, if there's nothing important, I'll be on
It
my way
works,
then.
doesn't it?
I still have some
No,
cleaning to
it
take care of,
doesn't.
after all. Talk to you
Then
later,
why are we
Professor.
talking if it doesn't work?
I don't know! D rank.
Let's give it our all.
I am a little worried.
I'm sure you can take care of this
We
horse
did well
just
enough.
fine. That's fine. You're reasonably competent. No, actually, you were perfect. I was gonna say they were reasonably competent, but actually they were perfect.
Perfect!
I can do better now.
Got it. Good to go.
This isn't so hard.
Meh! Fire!
I'd never have learned this.
We can now
Grasp
burn
it.
things!
How lovely. I am closing in on experts.
Everyone's learning combat arts and magic.
Most of them people I don't care about.
Maybe you
I
should
could
care.
also
why-
do marketplaces.
Why can't you care about
And
all your
certificates.
students?
Let's do some certificate. I think this is the one that gives strength, so yep. Ooh, resistance too, definitely. to do. Get it right on that. Good
He
boy.
passed the test.
Gonna mute myself for a moment.
Okay.
Sorry about that, back.
A little bit of important stuff taken care of.
Sorry about that, everybody. I'm back, getting more strength. Strength.
Yeah, these exams don't seem that difficult to pass.
Well, they're the beginner ones. What do you expect?
Anyway, and I can gain something. Apparently, monk.
Only. Guess that you don't have a magic upping one. Alright. Well, it raises resistance.
It's all thanks to hard work.
Okay, uses now. Good. Just about to be like, wait a second, I did just screw up, right? Good. And a good start for any Byleth is Myrmidon.
What is Myrmidon's stat bonus?
I don't remember, I just know it was a good idea. Give me a sec.
We can't see it anymore.
So, I think it was a...
Speed?
Yeah, it was a speed. So as I said, good. Nathan, don't question me like that. I'm not used to it.
What's the problem of having me occasionally question
I'm
your
not
decision?
used to it, stop! Yeah, kills one. Also, killed. Okay. Whip it, and now he's a defensive wall. That's a lot of supports. Oh dear. Lots of supports to go through.
Your Highness, the hour
Us
is
not
late.
talking,
May I ask where it is you're
everything's going to be
I'm off to the
fine.
library for a bit of research before I train. After that, a bath and bed.
Very well. I shall accompany
I'm sure everything.
No. There's
So,
no
at
need
what
for
point
that.
do
I am a
you
grown man,
feel like
after
you have to play up to
You
before
sustained
you're
an injury
you'll
during
start
yesterday's
recording this for
training.
Let's Play
My
again?
presence may be of use to you.
About the
It was a
halfway
mere
point.
bruise that will heal in no time.
I don't
No
want
need
to
to
say
fret over
when.
what
I
Are you
don't want to
dissatisfied
say
with me, Your
when.
Highness? Please do not hesitate to
I'm just
correct
gonna
me.
assume about 20 or so hours.
And there it is again.
Pretty much.
Yes? What is it?
For anyone who knows this game, a
Well,
rite of rebirth.
You often choose to address me as Your Highness. When we first met, you used to call me by my name.
That was because I was unfamiliar with Fodlan's speech.
That way, people
Thinking
don't,
back,
and people
such
know,
rude manners
and
were
people who
inexcusable.
don't know.
To be honest,
Well,
I much prefer
they'll figure it out.
I feel more comfortable
Later.
being addressed by my name,
Exactly.
rather than with the honorifics that go along with being a prince.
But
I did not teach you to read and write so that you know how to address me properly. And I brought you to the academy as my friend, not a vassal.
But Your Highness, a vassal is precisely what I am.
So much has happened since we met, yet we cannot seem to bridge this gap. So be it. I give you leave to return to your quarters. Take an early night and reflect on what I've said. Please.
I couldn't possibly. I said I would accompany you, did I not?
True, but I would much prefer that we take steps to ease this mindset of yours.
Who became friends with
Hold a moment, dog.
Are you speaking to me?
You know, quote-unquote friends,
I don't
considering
see
how
anyone else
that's
here,
a
do you?
beginning line.
You're that boar's lapdog.
They're supposed
Do not
to be
mock
friends.
His Highness.
Spoken like a good pet. Why do you follow him with such devotion? Do you really think a man like that is worth it?
Fargus destroyed my homeland. Burned it all to the ground. Slaughtered my people.
The punishment of Dusker.
My father, my mother, my sibling, all were killed. We received no aid, no respite. Fargus murdered our dignity and torched our pride. His Highness is different. He is the only one who sees my people as human. He risked his life to save mine, and it is thanks to him that I no longer wish for death.
That's what we call blind obedience. Tell me, would you give your life for him?
Yes.
And what if he commanded you to join him in a senseless massacre?
I would do it.
Even a massacre of children, or the elderly, or your own comrades?
Without hesitation. You have misunderstood me. I am the sword and shield of His Highness. Weapons do not have a will of their own.
Blind obedience. You're right. I did misunderstand. I shouldn't have called you a lapdog.
So yeah, these guys don't
You're
seem
a
like
rabid
friends.
cur. You and the Boar Prince make quite a
Just
team.
saying.
Oh, they are.
Crazed animals.
I warned
Felix
you
is
not
just-
to mock His Highness.
Felix?
I am aware you have a history of friendship with him, but one more word.
I've said my piece. Scamper back to your master.
Oh, there goes another explosion.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! Please tell me that wasn't the pan!
How did you
What
keep
was that noise?
blowing up dinner?
To do! Well, as you can see, the pan kind of exploded.
Annette, what are you
Just a
doing?
little.
How did you manage that?
I looked away for a moment, and the pan just went boom! Ugh, I'm grateful nothing caught
You must
fire,
have looked away
but
for more than a
now the
moment
kitchen
to
is a mess.
blow up the dinner.
Are you hurt?
Oh, no, I just got a little spooked. I really lucked out, didn't I?
And
That
clumsy
could've turned
anime
out
girls,
much
they
worse.
can be as clumsy
Indeed.
as they want, but they will never get injured.
But do not turn your back next time. Your life could depend on
Don't
it.
turn away from your
Right.
dinner, otherwise
Sorry.
your dinner will be the
I'll be
end
more
of your
careful
life.
from now on.
It will
Let me help you.
explode.
Like it
Huh?
just did.
I will help you clean up.
No, I can't let you do that. This is all my fault. You shouldn't have to help me.
I have time.
To do such a...
Let us fix
Boy.
this quickly. We will need to prepare more food before the others arrive at the dining hall.
Oh, you're right. So, after we clean up, you're also gonna help me cook?
You object?
Of course not. I'm just so sorry to bother you with this.
Stare of...
Oh no, it's Felix. He's coming right at me. If I run, he'll chase me. Maybe if I just hold really, really still.
If she closes her eyes, maybe
Ahem.
she'll go. Maybe he'll go away.
Whatever it is, I didn't do it, I swear. Unless I'm offending you just by standing here.
No, here. I believe this is yours.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's my satchel. Wait, where did you get that?
Stop asking questions and just take it.
No! Trap! It's a trap!
Why are you acting like this?
Acting? Does this terror on my face look fake to you?
You're being difficult. Come on, this is yours.
I can't. Your icy glare has frozen me completely.
Shut up, just take the thing.
No! Please don't kill me.
What? Who's going to...
Sword! He's got a sword!
My
Okay,
sword!
so Birdie
How did
is
you-
ludicrously socially awkward.
I can't do this anymore!
What an odd girl.
More socially awkward. More
She
socially awkward
certainly
than
caught my
Futaba.
attention. I've never seen that
Hey.
technique before.
Is she the most socially awkward character you've seen?
No,
You've seen.
pretty much.
I'll have to give this back to her.
I was wondering if there was anyone higher up on that list that you'd
Nope.
seen.
Felix, my goodness, I swear you're always training. Such a hard worker. So strong. Hello? Felix?
What?
You can hear me. That's good. I was worried maybe your ears didn't work.
What do you want?
Oh, nothing. Nothing in particular, I mean. But now that I'm here, and now that you've asked, when you've finished up, do you think you'd like to join me in the dining hall for something
I think
sweet?
after these
I'll
supports will
pass.
end the
I don't like
stream.
sweets. Also, you're a nuisance. Stay away from me.
That's not a very nice way to talk to a classmate.
Yeah, it seems like newer Fire Emblem
Anyway,
games are a
you
lot
sound
more
like you're
focused on
shooing away a stray
supports than
cat.
and older ones. And the older ones, supports are a purely optional
I
feature,
am
but
not
in
a
this one,
stray
you
cat,
know.
Felix, and I am not leaving
more.
It's
until you
also
take a
optional
moment to chat
here.
with me.
You don't have to go to
You are
these. You
pest. Fine, do what you will.
don't have to go to this page.
Oh, you better
Yeah.
believe I'm
It's
going
optional,
to
but it's a
doing
lot easier to
exactly
go
what I will.
through supports, whereas in the older games, it was a lot more, slightly more hidden as to how
Maybe
supports
instead of a
happen.
sweet treat, we can get something spicy. Would you like that? I've heard the dining hall is serving a dish with some western spices in it. Mmm. Does that sound good, Felix?
Western
Would you like
spices.
something
So where is
spicy
this
instead
continent?
of
Where's the continent? Where's the
You're
continent
distracting
of
me.
Baldwin.
Fodlan.
When I am hungry, I will eat. Alone. Stop squawking at me.
I have to assume
Well, since you
Fodlan
asked
is
so nicely,
like
I'll leave you in
Eastern
peace.
then.
Probably,
Goodbye,
I don't know.
Felix.
Finally.
I don't freaking know. Why are you asking me?
I was just wondering.
Wow, Ash, training again? You're taking this whole night thing pretty seriously.
It's just my daily training. Maybe you could stand to be a little more eager yourself? If I want to be a great knight, I've got no choice but to put the effort in.
No choice. I think you're making life too difficult. Knights don't have to be perfect. All I'm saying is, I've seen some pretty sloppy knights out there.
That's not going to be me. I'm going to be a proud knight, virtuous and gallant.
Virtuous and gallant? Are you kidding me? If you just ride around being virtuous, people will get fed up. They'll boot you out of town.
It's never wrong to have virtue, not even if it means being made an outcast.
Interesting idea. You think very highly of this whole virtue thing. Say, have there been any knights who became great just by thinking highly of themselves? Think on this. Knights are supposed to protect people and earn their admiration. Isn't that right?
Well, yes. So what are you saying I should do?
Seize people's hearts.
Seize people's hearts.
Sylvain's a fan of Thief.
You want people to love you?
Ash is a fan of
Offer them something they haven't got. Guess what that is? It's you, Ash. They don't have you. Get out there, buddy.
Offer
Be
them something they
valiant.
haven't
Help
got,
people.
like a calling card.
Here, I'll show you how it works.
Sylvain.
Here, you also have the
don't
calling
go
card to
bothering
Rhea right
people.
now. Sylvain has
Hey
been
there,
arrested.
cutie. You seem to have lots of bags there. They must be heavy. My name's Sylvain. Let me help you out. Are these going in the warehouse?
Okay, I thought bags
Helping
meant
out those
something
in need.
completely
Guess that's a good
different.
No thanks necessary. It's been enough just to be able to talk to you. Well, if you insist. How about we go get some tea? It must be fate that we met like this. I'd like to get to know you.
Great night, huh? More like a great philanderer. Seems like all he wants to do is flirt with women.
Is that just what it means?
No,
Someone
I
who wants
can't
to
allow
flirt with
this.
women?
I have to stop him.
I don't know. Maybe. Why do you ask me these hard questions?
I gotta look it up now. Okay, philanderer.
Looks like she's
one
out
who,
shopping.
A male flirt, one who hangs
Hey there,
about
young
women.
lady. Are you looking
Sounds
to
about
buy,
right.
or would you rather cry? Just so you know, there's no beating my prices.
Cry.
To buy or cry?
Oh no.
Are you wanting to battle me?
As in a battle of wills? Trust me, kid. You don't want to waste your life trying to beat me at... Huh?
Sword or bow? Which are you fighting with? You have skill with both, I'm thinking.
Petra, what are you doing?
Don't murder Anna!
Why are you fighting? What did she say?
I was asked to be coming here and do the shopping, but then this merchant gave me her challenge.
Huh? This has to be a misunderstanding. Look, I'll help you. What were you trying to buy?
We are needing vulneraries. Many people make use of them, and our stock is lowly.
Oh, got it. Just leave this to me.
So yeah, she has a very high language,
Surely you can afford to go a
very
bit
steep,
lower.
very high language
Are you
barrier.
kidding? This is even lower than my usual bargain rate.
Really? Because the shop over by the gates is selling the same item for a little more than half that. Guess I'll have to head back there after all.
Hey, let's all take a deep breath. Here's the deal. I'll give you
Ashley
another
is using her
10%
standard
off.
ability of
How's that?
extreme haggling.
Make it 20%, and you've got a deal.
You drive a hard bargain. Fine.
Hey, it works.
20%. But you
Give
better
it
be
against
grateful.
Anna.
Somehow.
The shopping was
Good point,
successful.
somehow.
You have my gratitude, Ash.
Not a problem. I'm used to this sort of thing.
Bargaining for prices in Fodland is complicated. I am thankful for this bargain. Now the extra can be given back to our professor. I had learnings about the customs of Fodland. I have gratitude for that too.
I wouldn't call it a custom, exactly. It's just a trick we commoners use to save money.
Efficiency with money is a wonderful culture.
I promise you, it's really
So
nothing special.
money is wonderful.
Supports. Still more supports to go.
Everyone wants to talk with everyone.
So full. That fruit plate really hit the spot. Time to get
Sure,
nice
this'll
and
go
snug.
well.
Maybe do some
Nice and
sewing.
nice and snug. Get
Hey,
in your
Bernadetta.
room. Do some sewing
You
in
look
your
pretty
room.
happy. Celebrating something?
Oh, guys, it's not gonna go well.
No.
What do you mean? What's the problem?
Hey, relax. It's
Flirt,
okay if you'd
flirt
rather not tell
versus versus
By the
the
way,
shyest
I believe you
woman
left
in the
something
world.
in the library.
Yeah, what's the
A
problem?
half-written manuscript? Your own work, I presume? I was curious who it belonged to and gave it a read-through. You're a really talented writer.
You read her fan fiction. How could you?
I'm sorry. I peeked at the first page, then the next, and I couldn't stop. I think it's good enough to publish. It's the kind of adventure
I do
story
have to
that makes
ask.
people laugh
I do have
and
to ask
cry.
though. What's
I
a
love how you never know
sense?
what mess the hero is going to get herself into next. I'm dying to read more.
Bernie, are you okay?
No, someone just discovered her weird Undertale
Bernadetta?
fan fiction.
Are you okay?
She's not okay.
Sorry, was someone talking about a story?
Yes, that would be me. I read your book.
You read my book?
And
I loved it.
Things go badly.
I'm so humiliated.
See, I told you it was something embarrassing.
What do you mean? What's the
No,
problem?
I think the word you're looking for is humbled, because... And she's gone. Now, what do I do with this book?
Oh, he actually read it. I regret
Oh
everything.
no, I think with it.
Even if I burn the pages, I can't burn his memory. Not unless I throw him in the fire, too. No, that's awful. Don't think things like that, Bernie.
She's got a little murderer in her.
Well, what do you expect when her favorite plant is carnivorous?
You look hard enough, everyone's got a little murderer in them.
I guess taking them all up in
Yeah,
one
just
go
look
is
at
a
me.
bad idea.
Annette?
No, I think
Are you
you're
okay
fine.
with all those boxes?
Linhard!
Sure.
Hi, I'm so glad you're here. I don't
Last
know
time
if
I
I'll be
checked,
able
I
to
didn't
handle all
notice any
these.
problems.
I thought I
Ignore
may
the
as well
Mario
get it over
corpse
with,
in my
so I
room.
decided to carry them all at once. Big mistake.
Smart thinking. Do it all at once. That's what they say,
I don't
right?
see a
Work
problem with
smart, not hard.
if there being
I
a
think
Mario
you've got it
corpse
from
there.
here, so I'm off
Or
to
the
take a nap.
Yoshi corpse I sent to you.
But maybe you could help.
That wasn't a corpse. That
Gone.
was a corpse. That was a
It's
stuffed
fine.
plush
It is
thingy.
fine. Just a
Oh, I
little
thought
further to
that-
my quarters.
That was a dead
I
body.
got this.
I was hoping that you'd get blamed for
I'll
it by the
just-
cops.
Just.
Oh well.
Huh?
Anyway,
They
Annette
didn't fall.
died.
That was almost pretty bad.
Mind?
Linhard, I thought you had an important nap to get to.
I'd call it insomnia, but I suppose it was really just a guilty conscience. I came to see if you needed help. And sure enough, here you are, about to tip all the boxes on the floor.
Thanks. Though it may have been best if you had just chipped in from the start.
Huh? But it
How
was your
would
job.
art works.
Why would I step in? You clearly had things handled.
Then why help me at all?
If the boxes had fallen just now, everyone would have had to help tidy them up anyway. If anything broke, more boxes would need to be carried. And if all of that came to pass, then there'd be noise and no chance of my taking a nap.
Huh. But if you had helped me from the start, there would have been no danger of anything being dropped at all.
Correct. But there was no danger yet, and so there was no need for my help. So I left you to it. Try carrying one box at a time instead of straining to do it all at once. Work smart, not hard, as they say. All right, well, I think you've got it from here, so I'm off.
Linhard.
Good luck.
After all that,
Linhard, you're a
he's not gonna
strange
help
man.
me.
Yep. Riz. Okay, one more support. I think.
Ingrid, do you have a moment? We're going to
Yeah,
perform
this
an
might be the
opera
last
in
one.
the cathedral.
Let's find out.
We are? Yes! It's a small one, but I need some volunteers. Let me tell you, Alois
And
is
you
very
will
excited.
forcefully be
He's already
volunteered.
doing a ton of work for the show.
I see. What's it about?
Classic opera fare. A tragic love story. A princess who falls in love with a handsome commoner. But our princess, she carries the fate of her country on her shoulders. And no matter how in love she is, she can't just marry whoever she wants. Or can she?
That's quite a story. Sounds tragic and beautiful. Who will be playing the princess?
Me. I was a singer in an opera company, though I hope I'm not being too presumptuous casting myself. Even if you're not interested in being part of the production, you will come to see it, won't you? I'm asking everyone to dress up properly. I want it to be a stylish and elegant night.
That does sound quite lovely. And I do want to go, but
Please, don't worry if you can't make it. I understand we're doing this on such short notice.
No, it's not that. I just... I struggle with the elegant part of things. I don't really do myself up in elegant clothing and makeup and such.
If fashion's your concern, lady, you're in luck.
I am?
If you don't dress for the occasion, no one will take you seriously. But don't worry about a thing. I'll happily work my magic on you.
Oh dear.
When it's time,
All
I'll
right,
meet
you do
in
have
your
plenty
room.
of magic,
We'll
don't
make
you?
the most beautiful woman in the
Not
theater.
that kind of magic,
goodness.
Nathan, you idiot.
Okay.
Well, why can't it be literal?
We need to add some blush, so this fire spell will do. Trying to realize why this was a terrible idea. What about you?
I think it says everything turned out great.
Terrible idea. Good, glad you understand me.
I believe everything here all turned out
Glad
great.
you understand.
Where does punch fit in on the weapon on like the weapon triangle or whatever?
Alright, weapon triangle was a thing. It doesn't matter on this difficulty. So I don't remember.
Assuming punch probably fits in somewhere. I don't think it's. I'm assuming it's not like bows, which are just neutral.
Wow, the dude is 204 centimeters tall. Or only 164.
He's a large man.
A very short. Not as short as others.
Not as short as Hat.
Or Bernie.
Or Bernie.
Bernie's the shortest one of the party right now. And Mercedes is the oldest.
Well, I just realized Bernie is 1 centimeter shorter than Annette.
Don't mention that too much. She's very concerned about it.
Okay. I didn't realize she was so concerned about it. I'll try not to mention it too much.
He notices. Doesn't like. He's very self-conscious. That's the word that I was thinking of. So anyway, we almost made it to the end of the second month.
But support conversations and stuff got in the way. But still, it's good that I got to accompany you and that you finally got this started, right?
Yay! Thank you, Nathan, for joining me.
You're welcome.
And thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, if you do. I hope you do. Yay!
So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I guess Damien, will see you later, and maybe I'll see you later too.
Of course. And eventually, we'll finish up. We'll actually get through more Fire Emblem Treehouse. Yay! I don't know how to end this.
I don't know. The best endings are ones that come suddenly and right in the middle.